Ayubowan, welcome, vanakkam, and a very good day to you all. I'm Madhusha Gunawardhan, a council member of SLESA, and I am truly honored to welcome you to the Future Founder Young Entrepreneurship Bootcamp 2025 Teams Kickstart session, proudly organized by SLESA, Sri Lankan engineers in South Australia, in collaboration with our esteemed partner SLIIT, the Sri Lanka Institute of Information Technology. Today marks the beginning of an exciting journey for many of you. First, let me offer huge congratulations to the selected school teams who have advanced to round 2 of this year's bootcamp. Your hard work, innovation, and dedication have brought you to this special milestone. Well done. I would like to take this opportunity to extend our heartfelt thanks to our partners, mentors, speakers, and sponsors who have contributed their time, resources, and expertise to make this bootcamp a reality. Please note that this session will be conducted in both Sinhala and English, and it's also been recorded and will be uploaded to the SLESA YouTube channel for the benefit of all participants and the wider community. With that, let's get started on this exciting journey together. I hope today inspires you, challenges you, and motivates you to take your ideas to the next level. අද දිනේ පවත්වන Future Founder Young Entrepreneurship Bootcamp 2025 වැඩසටහනට ඔබ සියලු දෙනාම සාදරයෙන් පිළිගන්නවා. මෙම වැඩසටහන සංවිධානය කරනු ලබන්නේ දකුණු ඕස්ට්‍රේලියාවේ ශ්‍රී ලාංකික ඉංජිනේරු සංගමය SLESA විසින් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ SLIIT ආයතනය සමග සහයෝගයෙන්. මුලින්ම දෙවැනි වටේට තේරීපත් වූ පාසල් කණ්ඩායම් සිසුන්ට අපගේ උණුසුම් සුබ පැතුම්. ඔබගේ නිර්මාණශීලීත්වය උනන්දුව සහ කැපවීම පිළිබඳ අප සියලු දෙනාම ඉතාම ආඩම්බර වෙනවා. ඒ වගේම මෙම වැඩසටහන සාර්ථක කර ගැනීමට අපට සහාය වන අපගේ ගරු හවුල්කරුවන ස්ලිට් ආයතනයට අපගේ ගෞරවය සහ ස්තුතිය පුද කර සිටිනවා. එසේම අපගේ අනුග්‍රහක බෞතුන්ටද දේශකයන්ටද මෙම වැඩසටහන සාර්ථක කර ගැනීමට දායක වූ සියලු දෙනාටම අපගේ විශේෂ ස්තුතිය. අද අපත් සමග එකතු වෙලා සිටින දේශකයන් ඔවුන්ගේ අත්දැකීම් දැනුම් සහ ව්‍යවසායකත්ව ක්ෂේත්‍රයේ ඔවුන් සතු ඇති අත්දැකීම් ඔබට ලබා දෙනවා. මෙම වැඩසටහන ඉංග්‍රීසි සහ සිංහල භාෂා දෙකෙන්ම පැවැත්වෙනවා. මේ ඔබට පුළුල් දැනුමක් ලබා ගැනීමට විශේෂ අවස්ථාවක් බැවින් සක්‍රියව සහභාගී වීමට සහ ප්‍රශ්න ඇසීමට හැකි උපරිමයෙන් උත්සාහ කරන්න. Now let me quickly take you through the agenda for today's session. We will begin with a short introduction to SLESA and our partner SLIIT, followed by an overview of the Future Founder Bootcamp, what it's all about and how it will run over the coming 12 weeks. Next, we will dive into a series of inspiring mini seminars on key entrepreneurship topics. These include why entrepreneurship, product market fit, and developing a minimum viable products. These sessions will be delivered by some of our expert speakers who are here with us today. After that, we will move into introducing selected school teams, and we are very excited to showcase the amazing young talent joining this journey. Finally, we will cover the next steps for all teams, open the floor for a brief Q&A session, and wrap up with closing remarks. So stay tuned. It's going to be an engaging and motivating session. අපි දැන් අද වැඩසටහන සඳහා වූ න්‍යාය පත්‍රය පිළිබඳ බලමු. මුලින්ම අපි ඔබට SLESA සහ අපගේ හවුල්කරු ස්ලිට් ආයතනය පිළිබඳ කෙටි හැඳින්වීමක් ලබා දෙනවා. ඊළඟට අපි පසුව Future Founder Bootcamp පිළිබඳ සරල හැඳින්වීමක් වැඩසටහනේ අරමුණු සහ මේ සති 12ක් පුරා කොහොමද ක්‍රියාත්මක වෙන්නේ කියලා පැහැදිලි කරලා දෙනවා. ඊළඟට අපි ව්‍යවසායකත්වය පිළිබඳ වූ විශේෂ දේශනා 3ක් පවත්වනවා. මෙම දේශනවලට අගනාපල පුරුද්දක් සහිත අපගේ දේශකයන් විසින් ඉදිරිපත් කරන ලබනවා. මින්පසුව තෝරාගත් පාසල් 10 සිසුන් ඔවුන්ගේ නම් පාසල් සහ කණ්ඩායම් පිළිබඳ හැඳින්වීමක් කරනවා. අවසානයේ කණ්ඩායම් වලට ඇති ඊළඟ පියවරයන් පැහැදිලි කිරීමක් සහ කෙටි ප්‍රශ්නෝත්තර අවස්ථාවක් සහ වැඩසටහන අවසන් කිරීම සිදු කරනවා. එහෙනම් අපි සැසිය ආරම්භ කරමු. Let's now begin our speaker lineup. I would like to warmly invite Ms. Inoka Silva, the Secretary of SLESA for the 2024-2025 term, to kick things off with a brief introduction to SLESA and its incredible community work. Inoka, over to you.
Thank you, Madhusha. So, hello and welcome everyone. I'm Inoka Silva, the current secretary of SLESA, and it's my absolute pleasure to be a part of this Future Founder 2025 Teams Kickstart session and in collaboration with SLEET. So, we are incredibly excited to have you all here for this special milestone. So, actually, last year we launched our very first SLESA bootcamp and it was a huge success. So, this year we taking it up a notch by partnering with SLEET, and we truly believe this will make the program even better. So actually, Sri Lankan Engineers in South Australia, SLESA, is a registered organization under the South Australian government, and we have been proudly serving our community the past 7 years. So our vision is simple and yet powerful: to provide a venue of Sri Lankan engineers in Southwest Australia to offer professionalism and camaraderie. So to achieve this goal, actually you can see here that we have three main pillars, which is social engagements, professional developments, and giving back to the community. So under the social engagement, actually, SLESA is a platform where like-minded professionals come together through various social events and offering opportunities to network, enjoy each other's company, and form lasting connections. And also professional development, which is a very important one. So we are committed to supporting both our members and anyone else seeking guidance, sharing our collective knowledge and experience to help them grow. So this is another occasion like that, which is Future Founder 2025 Bootcamp. And also giving back to the community. Although we are a relatively young organization, we have successfully run several impactful programs in recent years. And in the last, I would like to thank you everyone. A huge thank you to our dedicated members, external professionals, and all the sponsors. So without your support, none of this would be possible. So let's continue to build and grow together. Thank you. Thank you everyone. Thank you, Madhusha. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Inoka, for that wonderful start. Next, we are honored to have with us Dr. Samantha Rajapaksha, Head of Computing Department at SLEET. He will now share a few words about SLEET's involvement and support for this bootcamp initiative. Samantha, you may now unmute and take the floor.
Okay, thank you very much, Mandisa. First of all, I need to congratulate all the students who have been selected for the second round. And this is one of the very good opportunity for you to get the knowledge from the very senior engineers from South Australia. So just to give you introduction about SLEIT. So SLEIT is the largest university in Sri Lanka, which was started in 1999. So basically we have centers, main campus is Malabe. In addition to that, we have the centers at Kandy and Jaffna and Kurunegala and Mathura and Metro. So currently we have more than 200 in-house staff where the students can learn. And currently actually we have more than 25,000 students for different faculties. We have the Faculty of Engineering and Faculty of Computing and Faculty of Business and Faculty of Humanities. So when come to the Faculty of Computing, currently we have close to 14,000 students, where we are offering multiple different kind of degree programs, especially software engineering, information system engineering, and computer systems and networking, cybersecurity, data science, interactive media, and information technology. Very recently, we have started the Bachelor of Science, Computer Science, and again the Bachelor of Honors degree in Computer System Engineering. So we are always developing our programs in collaboration with the industry, and all our degree programs are approved by the UGC. And again, IET, that is Institute of Engineers and Technology in UK. So this is one of the very good place for you to get good knowledge in related to the information technology. So this program actually very good for you to enhance your knowledge and then show your talent in these competitions. So I think you are already winners because you have selected for this round. So you get good opportunities to work with especially engineers from South Australia. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Samantha, for those valuable insights. Up next, we have Dr. Kalana Vitanagi, our Future Founder Program Lead for the 2024-2025 term, who will walk us through the structure and vision of the Future Founder Bootcamp. Kalana, please go ahead when you're ready.
Hello, everyone. First, I think most of you might have gone through the initial awareness program that we did like a couple of weeks ago. But I will summarize what the SLESA Future Founder program is in summary, and how it runs, and what are the how you can participate actively in a brief way. අන්තිමට දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ මේ වෙනස්ත මේ රවුන්ඩ් 2 එකට එනකොට ඔයාලා දැනටමත් සමහරවිට දැනගෙන ඇති මේ SLESA Future Founder program එකේ මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. නමුත් මේ අවස්ථාවේ මම සරලව පොඩ්ඩක් සාරාංශගතව කියන්නම් Future Founder program එකේ මොකද වෙන්නේ, කොහොමද ඔයාලට මේකෙන් participate කරන්න පුළුවන් කියන එක. First, we look at why we do this program. Mainly, as our secretary mentioned, we have initiative to give back to our roots in Sri Lanka and also our community. So the recent developments in Sri Lanka, we thought rather than giving materialistic matters, it would be much beneficial for the younger generation to grow up with new mindsets suitable for winning a new world. So Future Founder is basically a program to give you entrepreneurial mindset, so you can develop your entrepreneurial skills. It is a platform that you can showcase, you can learn about topics related to entrepreneurship, and also it is a platform for you to show your talents, innovative and more suitable for entrepreneurship ecosystem. At the same time, we wanted to set an example for all the overseas communities all around the world, so they can get to know there is a better way of supporting Sri Lanka in this very moment. So we look at how the structure of the program. Basically, the core of our program is the teams. At the moment, we have 14 teams selected to round 2. Each team is comprised of 3 to 6 members from Sri Lankan schools, which are in school year 10 to 13. So, and each of these teams is coordinated by 2 team advisors. One of the team advisors is from SLESA, and other team advisor is from SLIIT. So you get a good combination of advisory from these advisors. And weekly you would have about half an hour to 1 hour weekly meeting with these team advisors for about 12 weeks. So you will be mentored and guided to how to reach the outcome for this end of this program. And all of this is managed by SLESA Advisory Panel. They are basically trying to resolve organizing the whole program at a high level, and also resolves any common issues within the program. And one important sector in our program is resource persons. Those are delivering important entrepreneurial related subject knowledge, and also some subjects related to technical subjects. So they will be providing you the knowledge required to be a successful entrepreneur. And besides that, we have the panel of investment consultant. You will meet them at the end of the program, those will evaluate your product, what you are developing within these 12 weeks, and they will give you good feedback and also potentially look into investment in your idea and product. All right, so mama atu singalen පොඩ්ඩක් කියන්න. මෙසරේ teams 14ක් select වෙලා තිනවා. හැම team එකකටම members ලා තුනක ඉඳන් 6 ප්‍රමාණයක් ඉන්නවා. මේ හැම team හැම member කෙනෙක්ම ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ 10 වසර 13 වසර ඒ range එකේ තමයි ඉන්නේ. මේ හැම team එකටම advisor කෙනෙක් අපි advisors ලා දෙන්නෙක් තියලා තිනවා. එක advisor කෙනෙක් SLESA ආයතනෙ ඊට තව කෙනෙක් SLIIT ආයතනෙ. so මේගොල්ලෝ වලත් එක්ක සතියට කවදාවත් පැය භාගයක නම් පැයක වගේ meetings දාවි. මේ meeting එකෙන් ඔයාලට අවශ්‍ය කරන මේ උපදේශ ලබා දෙවි කොහොමද ඔයාලගේ මේ අවසාන ඉලක්කයට කොහොමද මේ ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් එකේ අවසාන ඉලක්කයට ළඟ වෙන්නේ කියලා. ඊට පස්සේ මේ SLESA advisory committee කියන්නේ මේකේ ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් එකේ සම්පූර්ණ මේ සංවිධානය කරන්නේ මේ committee එකේ. ඊට පස්සේ ඉතාලම වැදගත් කොටස තමයි resource persons ලා කියලා කියන්නේ. ඒගොල්ලෝ තමයි ඔයාලට අවශ්‍ය කරන දැනුම, ඒ කියන්නේ විවසාකත්වයට අදාළ දැනුම, එහෙම නැත්නම් තාක්ෂණික කරුණු වලට අදාළ දැනුම ලබා දෙන්නේ මේ සම්ප්‍රදායකයන් විසින්. ඊට පස්සේ ඔයාලට මේ ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් එකේ අග්‍රදී වගේ හම්බ වෙනවා ඉන්වෙස්ටර් පැනල් එක. ඒගොල්ලෝ තමයි ඔයාලගේ අදහස් ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එක බලලා ඒකට මේ උපදෙස් ඒකට ආයෝජනය කරන්න හරි නැත්නම් ඒකට ආයෝජනය තව මොකක්ද වෙනස් කරගන්න ඕන ඒක ගැන උපදෙස් ලබා දෙන්නේ සහ ආයෝජනය කරන්නේ යාළුවා තමයි. Right. And this year, one of the key partner we have is SLEET from Sri Lanka. So they will be taking care of all the local organization contacting you and providing the technical support for the teams. When we look at what sort of product that you can develop within this program, basically it should be related to technology, engineering, or IT. It can be a software, mobile app, web solution, sort of that, or it could be electronics, robotic related, some equipment, or could be a mechanical solution, or it could be some civil engineering design. So whatever, it needs to be technology related, engineering, or IT related. Maybe all at මොනවාගේ මොනවාගේ නිෂ්පාදනයක් દ્વારા හදන්න ඕන කියලා කිව්වොත් එහෙම ඒක වෙන්න පුළුවන් software එකක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්, app එකක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්, එහෙම නැත්නම් electronics, robotics වගේ product එකක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්, නැත්නම් mechanical design එකක්, නැත්නම් civil design එකක් ඒ වගේ වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒක තමයි පුරාගේ නිෂ්පාදනයක් තමයි අපි මේකේ outcome එක විදිහට බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ. Like when we take all these, there could be a wide spectrum of innovation, because some innovations could be highly theoretical and some could be, it could take a lot of effort and time to get it realized. But in this scope, what we are expecting is a small idea which can be achieved within a relatively small time and with limited resources. Then එක අදහස් ගත්තන් පස්සේ ඒ අදහස් වල ලොකු පරසයක් තියෙනවා. සමහර අදහස් වෙන්න පුළුවන්, ඒ කියන්නේ න්‍යායාත්මකයක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්, නැත්නම් ගොඩාක් ලොකු මුදලක් ලොකු ශ්‍රමයක් අවශ්‍ය වෙන දේවල් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. නැත්නම් ඒකට ගොඩාක් කාලයක් යනවා. අපි නමුත් මේකෙදී මේ ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් එකේදී අපි ඔයාලට ફોકસ කරන්න කියන්නේ අඩු කාලයකින් අඩු ශ්‍රමයකින් ගන්න මේ ඔයාලට පෙන්වන්න පුළුවන් නිෂ්පාදනයක් ගැන තමයි මුලින්ම කතා කරන්නේ. Okay. So anyway, there are too many innovations, but in this program what we are looking is a product concept that can be marketed and sold profitably. Again, අපි එක නිෂ්පාදන ගත්තොත් එහෙම ඒ වෙලාවේ නව නිෂ්පාදන ගත්තොත් එහෙම ලොකු එක නව නිෂ්පාදන තියෙනවා. නමුත් අපි මේකදී බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ ඔයාලට මාකට් එකකට ගෙනියන්න පුළුවන්. ඔයාලට කස්ටමර් කෙනෙකුට දෙන්න පුළුවන් නිෂ්පාදන අදහසක් තමයි මේකදී ඒ බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ. We look at how we run the program. Basically, we already formed and registered a team, and you watch the seminar series that we gave you, and you also took the quiz that we gave you. So that's why you have been shortlisted to be this round to 14 teams. And here we are at 22nd of March. Now we are having the teams meeting with all the selected teams for the round 2. And here onwards, the main thing is to work with your two advisors and the teacher in charge, and get your product concept developed and designed and developed. And eventually, towards the end of June, you will be presenting this to the panel of investors, and your idea would be evaluated. මසිංගල කරනම් ඔයාලා මේ වෙනකොට මේ ගමනේ රවුන්ඩ් 1 එක ඉවර කරලා තියෙනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ රවුන්ඩ් 1 එක ඔයාලා වෙනකොට ටීම් එකක් ෆෝම් කරලා අපි දුන්න සෙමිනාර්ස් ටික බලලා ක්විස් එක කරලා තමයි දැන් මේ වෙනකොට ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන්නේ. ඒතකොට වම්කස දාසෙක් ඔයාලට තියෙනවා කරන්නේ මොකද්ද කියලා. දැන් ඔයාලා ටීම්ස් 14ක් සිලෙක්ට් කරලා තියෙනවා ඒ ක්විස් එකට ලකුණු දුන්න විදිය සහ ඒ කරගෙන දැන් මෙතන පස්සේ වෙන්නේ basically ඔයාලගේ team advisors teacher එක්ක සම්බන්ධ වෙලා මේ සති 12ක් කාලය තුල ඔයාලගේ product idea එක concept එක හදාගෙන යන එක තමයි කරන්නේ. ඊට පස්සේ ජූනි අන්තිම කාලේ තමයි ඔයාලගේ මේක ඔයාලගේ product එක අපේ ආයෝජක මණ්ඩලයට ඔයාලා present කරන්නේ. Now, these are the teams that have been selected. I hope at least some of the members from these teams are here. So we have the entrepreneurs from Aloysius College Gold, Team Alpha from Saranath College Kurunagala, the innovators from Udapura Central College Kamtaha, Tech Boys from Adampan, Madhuma Vidyalaya Mana, Right Cell from Trinity College Kandy, Technogirls teams from Saranath College Kurunagala, and teams Trinity Syntax from Trinity College again, and Team Conquest from St. Aloysius College Girl, Infinity Force from Adalache MMV National School, Mena, and BTNs from Dharmadutta College Badul, Tech Titans from Sri Sanganitha Girls National School, and Sahira G. TNSD from Sahira College, Towards Future from St. Mary's College, Trincomalee, and Phoenix from St. Joseph's College, Trincomalee. So, congratulations all being selected to this round 2 of SLESA Future Founder. Now, I will briefly introduce the seminar content that you might have already watched in the YouTube. These are related to entrepreneurial knowledge. Thus, we will learn why you should become an entrepreneur. Then you need to understand why it is important to fit a product to a market. Otherwise, you won't be able to make a profitable product or sustainable product. And when you learn about minimum how to develop a concept of your product, we call minimum viable product that you can showcase to your customers, and how you can sell it, how you can market it, and how in this process you are working with finance. So you need to have good management of finance, and also have some good understanding of accounting. And of course, you are working with a team, so you need to have some leadership skills to work with a team. Last but not least, but you need to have good understanding of how to fund and grow your idea with different funding sources. So all these knowledge pieces are quite centered around making a good entrepreneurial skill set. So I would like to I would highly recommend you to go through this YouTube this seminar series few times and try to understand what we have been telling and try to understand its concepts. Because you might think, okay, is it too early to learn these concepts at your age? But it is not, because if you learn these concepts at this age, it will be an asset when you grow up. Because at the time you are growing up with your high studies, you will see opportunistically, and then when the right opportunity comes, you can build an empire, I think. All right. So, like I mentioned, all that seminars are available online in YouTube, and also we have a Facebook page. So follow that, and also watch these YouTube videos to understand those entrepreneurial subjects in depth. So මම දැන් මේ මෙතන තියෙන මේ subjects ටික ගොඩාක් වැදගත් වෙනවා ඔයාලගේ මේ ව්‍යවසායකත් ගමනට. ඒ කියන්නේ ඔයාලා view එකකට ගන්න කොහොමද ඒ ව්‍යවසායකත්වය වැදගත් වෙන්නේ කියන එක ඔයාලට රටට ඔයාලගේ සමාජයට වැදගත් වෙන්නේ ඇයි කියන එක. ඊට පස්සේ ඕනෑ product එකක් ගත්තාම පස්සේ ඒකට මේ කවුරුද ගන්න කෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා. ගන්න කෙනෙක් නැත්නම් ඔයා product එක හදන විතරයි. ඒකට market එකක් නෑ. ඒක waste එකක්. ඒ කියන්නේ අපිට යෑමක් තමයි වෙන්නේ. ඒක නිසා product market when ඉතාමත්ම වැදගත්. ඒ වගේම කොහොමද concept එකක් හදන්නේ, කොහොමද ඒක විකුණන්නේ, කොහොමද ඒක market කරන්නේ, කොහොමද ඊට මේකට සල්ලි අවශ්‍ය වෙන දේවල් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒතර සල්ලි ඒවා manage කරන්නේ කොහොමද, ඒකට නියම කරන්නේ කොහොමද කරන්නේ, ඊළඟට ඔයාලා මේක වැඩ කරන්නේ කණ්ඩායමක් එක්ක. ඒතර ඒ කණ්ඩායමත් එක්ක කොහොමද market එකදීගෙන වැඩ කරන්නේ. ඒ වගේම මේක ගොඩක් fund again මේක ඔයාලට අදහස තව දුරටත් ගෙනියන්න කොහොමද ඔයාලා කරන්නේ, ඔයාලට අවශ්‍ය වෙන මූල්‍යමය දේවල් සොයාගන්නේ කොහොමද. ඉතින් මේ සියල්ලම මේ සෙමිනාර්ස් වල කවර් වෙලා තියෙනවා. මේක ඔක්කොම අපි කරලා තියෙන්නේ මේ ව්‍යවසායකත්ව දැනුම වැඩි කිරීම සඳහා. ඒක නිසා මේක මම රෙකමෙන්ඩ් කරනවා ඔයාලට කීප වතාවක් බලලා මේ සෙමිනාර්ස් ඒකේ තියෙන හරය ගන්න බලන්න. මේක මේ seminars ටික YouTube සහ Facebook වල තියෙනවා. ඔයාලට මේක follow කරන්න පුළුවන්. Next, not just the entrepreneurial knowledge, but also we will be providing you some technical subject as well. For example, introduction to coding, covering some basics of programming, low code, no code programming, web development, basic electronics with Arduino, for example. And rapid mechanical design and 3D printing, introduction to AI machine learning solutions. So these are some of the technical subjects which will be delivered by mainly SLIIT, and they will be helping you understand, getting your feet into these subjects and get started. So that's a very good opportunity for you to get into these subjects. But keep in mind, you may not have a lot of time towards the end of the program. So it's program is 12 weeks, and we are trying to have these technical subjects workshops done within the first half of the program, so that you get some understanding. But it's like while you are sailing in the boat, you have to build the boat. So that means you have to learn by yourself rather than waiting. And try to get your feet on. මම කිව්වේ මේ වගේ මේකදී අපි ව්‍යවසායකත්වයට සම්බන්ධ දැනුමට අමතරව තාක්ෂණික දැනුමකුත් ලබා දෙනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ උදාහරණයක් විදිහට කොහොමද ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් කරන්නේ, කොහොමද වෙබ් ඩෙවලොප්මන්ට් කරන්නේ, ඉලෙක්ට්‍රොනික්ස් Arduino කරන්නේ කොහොමද, නැත්නම් 3D printing, basic mechanical design එකක් කරන්නේ කොහොමද, අපිට AI machine learning ඒ වගේ දේවල් කරන්නේ කොහොමද කියලා පොඩි ආරම්භයක් ලබා ගන්නවා. නමුත් ඔයාලගේ අතේ තමයි තියෙන්නේ. ඒතර ඔයාලා පොඩි දැනුමක් ලබා දුන්නාම ඒ දැනුම හරහා හෝ නැත්නම් වෙන මාර්ග වලින් හරි කොහොම හරි ඔයාලගේ අවශ්‍ය කරන ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එක හදන්න ඔයාලා මහන්සි වෙන්න ඕන. මොකද ඒ කාලේ දෙන සතිවලදී මේ ඔයාලා මේ සබ්ජෙක්ට් ටික ඉවර කරලා එහෙම පුරුවට යන ගියොත් අපිට සමහර අවසාන ප්‍රතිඵලයට ළඟ වෙන්න අමාරුයි. ඒ නිසා මේකත් උදව් කරගන්න ඊට අමතරව ඔයාලට පුළුවන් ඔයාලගේ ඔයාලගේ සොයත්සාහෙන් මේ දැනගන්න දැනගන්න. Right. Next, we'll work on how you will be evaluated for awards. Because there will be two types of evaluation. One evaluation is by the panel of investors, which is independent, and they will be taking their own decision based on their experience. And we will be providing we will be doing another evaluation from SLESA, which is basically measuring your entrepreneurial knowledge and the product that you are designing throughout this project. Mainly, we're giving you 100 points, and you have to earn these points through different areas. For example, we are giving 10 points for your participation in the team meetings and participation for the workshops. Then we will be giving you another 20 points for identifying the problem, analyzing against competing solutions. What is the solution that you are proposing, business model, teamwork, presentation is this. So you will have in these 12 weeks, at the point of sixth week, we will be doing a small midterm presentation to your team advisors. And this will be recorded, and our SLESA panel will evaluate your presentation and give you these points for different areas. We will describe this in detail later on, but just for now I want to give you some highlight. Then at the end of 12 weeks, we will have the major investor pitch deck. It will have 50 points, and different points are allocated to different areas. And another 20 points are allocated to measure your entrepreneurial knowledge. So you need to provide a video recording of what you know about marketing, product market fit, so on. So this will be based on those seminars that we deliver. So that's how these 100 points are summed up. And so mainly what I wanted to highlight is the participation to the meetings and the workshops is important, so that you get some points for that. And then we have a midterm presentation at the 6th week. So you need to present what you are going to do in a presentation. And finally, at the 12th week, you will be demonstrating your product idea to concept to the panel of investors, and then you need to demonstrate it well, and then that would be evaluated. That's how your 100 points would be calculated. So these 100 points would be used to use for giving you the awards that we are going to talk next. When we talk about the SLESA awards, the first place would be 150,000 rupees for the winning team. Second place, it will be 100,000 rupees. Third place, 75,000 rupees. And every other team will receive at least 10,000. And each of your team will be allocated 20,000 rupees budget for your project work, which you can reimburse for, because that means you have to first tell, okay, I need these electronic components for this purpose, and then you need to show us the invoices, and then we can reimburse this money. So finance is an important thing, but it is not just the only thing that you have to focus on. The main thing that you have to focus on is you have to get some knowledge and experience out of this excellent program. That way, you will be having a different transformed mindset for your next step. And at the end of this bootcamp, you will be receiving a certificate, which will be useful. And also, you have the opportunity to work with actual real engineers for 12 weeks, which is really good. At your age, working with real engineers, every week you get a 1 hour with 2 engineers. So if we talk about our school time, we didn't have that sort of opportunity, but we somehow grow. But this is an excellent opportunity for you to work with real engineers and get some experience from there. All right. So regardless of what place you get, you all will be winners as long as you learn something out of this program and change your mindsets. All right. So now, one of the most exciting thing, I will let Madhusha to continue to this phase.
Thank you so much, Kalana. Now it's time for one of the most exciting parts of today's session, introducing 14 selected school teams for Future Founder 2025. These teams have shown outstanding potential and we are thrilled to welcome them into round 2 of the boot camp. We would love to hear directly from them. I will now call upon each team one by one to briefly introduce themselves, your school, team name, and maybe a short line about what inspired your participation. Next slide, please, Karan. Let's begin with team the entrepreneurs from St. Aloysius College, Gaul. Team, please unmute and go ahead with your introduction.
So today I will be representing for my team, the entrepreneurs, from St. Aloysius College. Huge thanks to SLESA and SLIIT for this opportunity to be part of Future Founder Bootcamp 2025. Now, moving on to our team members. We got a strong mix of talents. There's Dulna Dundicha. He's not here with us today. And then we got Tinet Madhuranga, Osandu Apsara, Chanita Gunavikrama, and myself, Setun Nepa. We joined this program because we are eager to gain the experience and skills to become entrepreneurs in the future. We are passionate about solving problems with innovative solutions, and each of us brings something unique to the table, whether it's in technology, business strategy, or something entirely different. We believe this program will help us turn our ideas into something impactful. For our project, we're diving into AI-driven solutions. With a focus on personal AI assistant platforms, Laban AI, that's the name of our project, we're going to name it. And it is not just another AI tool. It's designed to help people tackle down real-world problems with specialized knowledge, from students trying to understand complex subjects to engineers needing technical support, or even professionals seeking instant problem-solving help. Laban AI will be there to guide them. Then one of the biggest challenges right now with AI platforms is the accessibility. AI often comes with an eye-watering price tags, like ChatGPT's premium subscription at a whopping $200 per month, which limits its reach to everyday users, right? Plus, privacy is a big concern, especially with cloud-based AI solutions. People are often hesitant to share their data, especially with uncertainties surrounding how it might be used. Laban AI aims to solve these issues by providing a platform that's powerful, affordable, and ensures privacy control. Whether it's helping students with complex problems, science, maths, or engineering, providing real-time technical support for professionals, offering personalized learning experiences, giving everyday advice, or even assisting with your vacation being planned. Laban AI will make AI more accessible. Our goal is to offer advanced, specialized supports in fields like education, engineering, and even daily challenges, enabling users to tackle their tasks that usually require expensive resources or expert help. We are still refining this concept, but we are excited to build something that not only meets the demand for an affordable AI, but also brings real value to users looking for specialized assistance in their day-to-day lives. Thank you, and we're excited to be on this journey with you all.
Thank you, Team 3 Entrepreneurs. Next, let's welcome Team Alpha from Saranath College, Kurunegala. Please introduce yourselves briefly. ඊළඟට මම සාරනාත් කොලෙජ් කුරුණෑගල ආරාධනා කරනවා ඔබේ කණ්ඩායම හඳුන්වා දෙන්න. ඇල්ෆා ටීම් එකේ ඉන්නවද කවුරු හරි අද ජොයින් වෙලා?
I think we will move into the next one then. And if they join lately, we can give them the opportunity later on.
Now over to team The Innovators, Urapola Central College, Gampaha. We would like to hear from you. ඊළඟට මම Urapola Central College, The Innovators කණ්ඩායමට ආරාධනා කරනවා. ඉන්නවද කවුරු හරි ඔයාලගේ ටීම් එකේ?
අපිට බෑග්ග්‍රවුන්ඩ් එකේ පොඩි සද්දයක් එනවා පොඩ්ඩක් අවොයිඩ් කරලා කතා කරන්න පුළුවන්.
Arduino එකක ඉන්නේ මට AFC noise එකක් එනවා නම් මම ඉස්කෝලේ වෙන ළමයෙක්ව දෙන්න.
අපේ මට අපෝ වෙන්න. පොඩ්ඩක් I think we will move into the next one and we will come back to them if needed.
Let's invite team Tech Boys, Arampan, MMB, Mannar to share their intro next.
First of all, I warmly welcome guys. Group.
Yeah, we
We
can.
are from Mannar, Adaman School. My team name is Tech Boys. There are 4 members in my team. I will make a human following car with a animated face. And thank you.
Thank you, team.
Thank you. Now calling on team. Next slide. Now calling on team 3XL, Trinity College, Kandy.
Hello, my name is Chirag Jaisinghe. I am a member of Team Trinity Rixel from Trinity College, Kandy. My team members are Chaniru Senhas, Nimuthu Pathiraja, Rehan Anand Kumar, and Vasudha Malviarachi. So the project that we are planning to do for this boot camp is basically it's like this. So a major problem that most companies a major problem that most companies face today is paying for ink for printers. You see, even though we have been trying our very best to go fully electronic over the past few years, not every single company has succeeded, and that still leaves the need for a lot of documents to be printed and physically made, and that requires something called printer ink. So the problem with printer ink is a lot of printer ink is extremely expensive and it uses very harmful chemicals that adversely affect the environment around us. So we have devised a solution for that. So our solution is basically we have sort of experimented on a way to make viable printer ink that is that we can use on pretty much any inkjet printer out of used tea bags. So we can use the sort of residue you get from a tea bag and we can add some chemicals, hot water and some other materials into it, and we are planning to make a viable sort of version of printer ink. So yeah, that's our product. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chirag. Next slide, please. Next, we have team Techno Girls from Saranath College, Kurunagala. Over to you. මීළඟට සාරනාත් කොලෙජ් කුරුණෑගල ටෙක්නෝ ගර්ල්ස් ටීම් එකට ආරාධනා කරනවා. ඒ ටීම් එකෙන් ඉන්නවද කවුරු හරි අද ජොයින් වෙලා?
අමතන මේ තරුෂි චමෝදය කියන්නේ සරණත් කොලෙජ් එකේද? අපිට ඇහෙන්නේ ඔයා කියනවා. අදෙන් හරි. ඇහෙන්නේ නැහැ කියනවා. මයික් එක ඔන් කර. කමන්න එහෙමනත් අපි ඔයාලා මයික් එක පොඩ්ඩක් හදාගන්න බලන්න. අපි ආපහු එන්නම් ඔයාලා ගාවට. දැනට ඇහෙන්නේ නැහැ අපිට මයික් එක.
Next slide, please. Next, team Trinity Syntax from Trinity College Kandy to introduce themselves.
I'm Disarna Jayasuriya from Team Trinity Syntax, and along my team members would be Yasa Senanayaka, Sharuk Fairuz, and Nilesh Sirivardhana. We joined this competition to have a chance at building and developing something that will have the potential to revolutionize the field it's in. And we plan to develop a method of organization using AI and many sensors so that Sri Lankan farmers have an opportunity of smart management of their farms and crops, and also with buying and selling their goods in a better way that utilizes their resources well, unlike now. And we felt like we had to lend a helping hand to those in need, and that's why we are taking part in this competition.
Thank you, Team Trinity Syntax. Let's now invite Team Conquest, St. Aloysius College Goal. මීළඟට Team Conquest, St. Aloysius College Goal. ඒ team එකෙන් ඉන්නවද කවුරු හරි? Next up is Team Infinity Force, Adel Chennai, MMV Ampara. Please go ahead.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are Team Infinity Force from Atalachen MMV National School, Ampara District. First of all, we would like to thank SLESA, Australia, and SLIIT Sri Lanka for giving us this incredible opportunity to be part of the Future Founder 2025 program. We are excited to be here and to share our idea with you all. My team members are MM Sharif Ahmed, M. Adari Ahmed, FR Hamdi Yasin. Why we joined this program? We joined the Future Founder 2025 program because we are passionate about technology and innovation. This program gives us great opportunity to learn, collaborate, and develop a real-world solution under expert guidance. As young inventors from Atalachen and Mambi National School in the Ampara district, we want to create solutions that benefit people in our community and beyond. This program will help us develop our technical and entrepreneurial skills which will be valuable for our future careers. Project name is Smart Glass for Currency Recognition for the Visually Impaired. Problem we are solving: visually impaired individuals face significant challenge when identifying currency notes. They often have to really rely on the others for assistance, which affect their financial independence. Our project aims to solve this issue by developing an affordable and effective smart glass that can recognize Sri Lanka currency and announce its value through voice output. How our solution works: Our smart glass will be use OpenCV with Python to process currency image and recognition their values. Key components: ESP32 camera capture the image of currency note. ESP8266 board process the image and sends the output. Python and OpenCV dedicate the currency value from the capture image. Audio output announce the recognition value through a speaker or buzzer. When a visually impaired person holds a Sri Lanka currency note in front of the smart glass, the ESP32 cam will be capture the image, process it, and use a pre-trained dataset, identify the note once recognized. The device will announce the currency value via a voice output, making it easy for the user to know the amount without external help. Our vision: we aim create an affordable, efficient, and compact device that can be widely used by visually impaired individuals across Sri Lanka. Our goal is to enhance their independence and confidence in handling cash transactions. We are excited to refine this project further with the help of our mentors and look forward to learning and growing through this program. The main matter of Hamdi Yassin and Mishari Ahmed participate in the inventor competition held at University of Colombo in 2024, and we are selected as national inventors. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Team Infinity Force.
Yeah, and just a quick note. I think at this stage, the teams are not required to have a solid, concrete idea about what they're going to do. It's good to have some idea, but if the teams that who didn't speak so far, if they think, okay, we don't have ideas, or it be reluctant to talk, don't feel so, because at this stage you don't need to have a concrete idea. You just need to say hello and introduce your team and what sort of what sort of project idea you have in mind in briefly. That's fine. Yeah, that should be fine to speak in this occasion. Thank you.
I would like to invite Team Techno Girls, Saranath College, Gurunagala again. Saranath College.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
සුබ සන්ධ්‍යාවක් වේවා. මම සිංහලෙන් කියන්න පටන් ගන්නම්. අපි සාරනාත් කොලෙජ් එකෙන් අපි ටෙක්නෝගර්ල්ස් ටීම් එක. මාගේ නම තරුෂි චමෝදයා මදුෂානි. ඒ වගේම මයි කණ්ඩායමේ ඉන්නවා තව 3 දෙනෙක්. අමාෂා හිරුනි බණ්ඩාර, සදිනි සිපහාරා, කවින්දයා නෙත්මිනි, පතිරාජ. ඉතින් අපි මේක තෝරගත්තේ අපිට තියෙන සාමාන්‍ය දැනුමට අමතරව තව හොඳ දැනුමක් ලබා ගන්න. ඒ කියන්නේ මේ තාක්ෂණය හැම පිළිබඳව අපේ තියෙන දැනුම වැඩි දියුණු කරගන්න. ඉතින් අපි හදන්න මේ ඩෙවලොප් කරන්න හිතාගෙන ඉන්නේ අපේ පාසල්වල එහෙම වර්ෂාව මේ ෆෑන් ඕෆ් මේ පාසල්වල විදුලි පරිභෝජනය වැඩිනේ. ඒ ෆෑන් එහෙම ඔන් කරලා තියෙනවා. එළියට යද්දී ඒව ඔන් කරලාම තියෙනවා. හින්දා අපි ඒකට ඒ විදුලි පරිභෝජනය අඩු කරගන්න පුළුවන් විදිහේ වෙබ් ඇප්ලිකේෂන් එකක් හදන්න හිතාගෙන ඉන්නේ. Thank you.
Thank you, Tarushi. Next, I would like to invite Team Dutyans, Dharmadutta College, Badulla.
Welcome everyone. My name is Simra and I will travel to the College Badulla. My team members are Adisha Fehan, Ladisha Lachida and Amisha Tilman. And we plan to do the current busy schedule is difficult to meet the small children and looking for an IoT device. and absolutely needed to market it and the experience of our team. Thank you.
Thank you, Team Dudians. Now we welcome Team Tech Titans from Sri Sangamita Girls National School, Matale.
Hi, I'm Dulmi Mayaduna from Tech Titans Sri Sangamita Girls National School. We have 6 members in our team. So the reason we decided to join this program is because we believe that every young learner should know and learn about entrepreneurship for their own benefit so they can depend on themselves for the future instead of on someone else. And we want to be motivated to be like that, to join this journey. And we are more than glad that we can join. Basically, the product sketch of our idea is that we'll be trying to develop a website or an app which is based to solve food wastage and starvation both at the same time to a certain extent. So basically, there are people in rural areas that do not have access to the food they should be getting. So most of them are starving. On the other hand, there are food restaurants, there are hotels that are throwing away their food at the end of the day. That is energy which could be used somewhere else, specifically for the people who do not have them. So through this app or website, we plan to connect these 2 parties through an intermediate party. So those energy could be given to the people that could use them. So basically, we plan on developing this app or website to be profitable as well as something useful for the community. Thank you.
Over to Team Sahira, G10SD, Sahira College, Colombo. Looking forward to your intro.
First of all, good afternoon, everyone. I'm excited to introduce our innovation, the digital cafe menu. But before we dive into the details, let me introduce the talented team behind our project. Ayan Azwat, Shazim Umar, and myself, Ammar Farzan. And this new feature will make your experience with us faster, more efficient, and seamless. With the digital menu, you can easily explore our full range of options, and what's even better is that we can instantly update stock availability and prices in real time. So this means you'll always have the most accurate and up-to-date information at your fingertips. Plus, it's eco-friendly because it's helping us to reduce the paper waste, and we believe this innovation will be incredibly useful for you and making your visit smoother and more enjoyable. And we are excited to you to try it out. And the reason behind we are joining this program is inspiring the youngsters and gaining our knowledge. Thank you.
Thank you, Team Sahara. Let's invite Team Towards Future, St. Mary's College, Trincomalee.
Good afternoon to everyone present here. I would like to begin with introducing myself as a representative of my team Towards Future from St. Mary's College, Trincomalee. Our team consists of 5 members, including myself, I'm Abita, and we have our members Ulfat T. Shifka, and Acacia Ragal, Samodhi Tikshana, and P. Shine. We've discussed about developing an app and we haven't finalized it yet. Our seniors last year did their best and we were inspired seeing them work together. Regardless of what the result is, we are willing to give our all and improve ourselves by the end of this program. Thank you.
Thank you, Team Towards Future. And finally, we would like to hear from Team Phonics of St. Joseph's College, Trincomalee.
Good evening, everyone. We are the Team Phoenix from St. Joseph's College, Trincomalee. First of all, I would like to thank SLESA and the panel to give this amazing opportunity. This is the time for introducing our members. Our team consists of 3 active members and teacher in charge, such as Abhishek, Akash, and myself, Trinukshian. We are the members of innovation team of our school and participated several competitions and got the places. So that we are eager to learn new skills and take on new challenges, and also we can enrich our knowledge through this reboot camp. We are going to make a wildlife fire detection and early alarming system, a system which can be attached to drones and rural areas where humans are not present. This can detect temperature by using non-invasive temperature detection technology and alarm people and firefighters nearby, and triggers the sprinkler to the affected area if it is within its sprinkler's pumping radius. Thank you.
Thank you once again to all the teams for your energetic introduction. It's so inspiring to see the passion you all bring to this journey.
Yeah, just before finishing, if any team that who couldn't introduce themselves before, if you're available now, you can speak now. Okay, looks like not. Okay, back to over to you, Madhusha.
Thank you, Kalana. Next slide, please. Yeah. Our next session is mini seminar. For that, please join me in welcoming Dr. Vedura Disanayaka, a director, entrepreneur, and research scientist, to present on why entrepreneurship and why it's so important for your young innovators. Venura, the virtual floor is yours.
Thank you, Madhusha. I would like to share my screen. Yeah, you all can see my screen, right?
Yes, we can see.
Yes. All right. Thank you very much for the opportunity. And I'm going to discuss or talk about why entrepreneurship. And it was so inspiring to see actually the projects that all the students have pitched today. And hopefully this mini presentation will help to motivate all the students participating in this program. Again, thank you, SLESA, for giving me this opportunity to present as well. If I move on, first up, bit of an agenda. So I think overall the purpose here, discussing about why entrepreneurship is important. Meanwhile, I think having that mindset of, okay, how engineers can become entrepreneurs, more effective entrepreneurs in that. So I'll provide a brief introduction about myself, and then I'll go into the discussion of the world of careers, right? Different types of careers, and then why entrepreneurship? Why should we select entrepreneurship? And then in that, what is the entrepreneurial spectrum? So what different aspects that we can see within that, and also discussing, engineering and entrepreneurship. What are the benefits that we can gain by having that engineering mindset to become effective entrepreneurs? Also, by becoming entrepreneurs, what kind of economic and social contributions we can make to the society and to the world, and give glimpse of traits of successful entrepreneurs so that we can enhance such qualities that we already have, if not try to develop them. So a little bit about myself. So I'm Venura Disanayaka. So just to give a background so that I think you will find the relevance of this presentation more, hence I'm sharing this one. So I've got a PhD in electronic engineering from the University of Adelaide, and also Bachelor of Engineering in Computer Systems with first class honors from the University of Adelaide as well. So based on the overall exposure and experience and the expertise I've gained, I consider myself as an entrepreneur, educator, engineer, a research scientist, and have worked as a senior research fellow and also university lecturer. So currently, I'm a founder of 3 educational institutes in Australia. So Tutors SA, STEM, Cent Australia, and MedPrep. So this is all to inspire learning, is the purpose that I'm driven by, to educate students from school ages, or all range in school ages, in whether it's STEM related, the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, or co-education, to get that academic excellence for the school age students, or some special cases where helping students to become future doctors, or in the medical fields based on their choice. So that's where I'm at today. My pathway point of view, I'm originally from my primary school is Crasking College in Panapitia, and I went to another college from my Year 5 scholarship, and then came to Australia after my A-levels based on a scholarship to do my undergrad. And then I worked as an electronic design engineer after my graduation. And soon after, I started my PhD in electronic engineering. And I worked at University of South Australia as well for a brief time. And then I landed on my dream job at the time as a research scientist in electronic warfare and radar. And that's around the same time that I developed my interest to become an entrepreneur. So I started my education institutes gradually. The first one was Tutors SA. So then I grew that gradually. And in that process, I learned skill sets, or the traits that are required to be an effective entrepreneur, and still learning. So just providing you all a bit of a background. So coming to the topic, why entrepreneurship? Why is it so important in my view, and especially for today's world, or the next generation, right? So in that, if you think about the world of careers, right, different careers that we can take. So broadly speaking, we can see three different aspects. So employment. So most of us, as you know, right, so working for a company or an organization or a government body, or we can, one avenue, maybe not so popular, but one avenue would be is the investment aspect, where allocating capital or earn returns or grow wealth over time. So the challenge there could be the start, but whether it's a long-term strategy or short-term strategies, you can look at investment as a way of earning income. And then connecting with our main purpose, or my main topic here, the entrepreneurship. So launching or managing your own business venture, often to introduce new products or services to the market. So so that's the third aspect, I think, which is in much need today's world, based on the changing environment. So what would decide, I think, for a person to select one of those careers or collection of that, right? So I think a few key aspects are along the lines of risk tolerance. So how well we are designed to, or we are capable of taking risks. For example, to become an entrepreneur, you have to have, well, not that you have to have, generally, you should be able to get, manage higher risk. So have that kind of risk profile. Financial goals and stability. So what you expect financially, the level of stability in your family or for yourself in future, and also the skills and interests. What skills you have at the moment, and also what skills you would like to develop. So that will, of course, help contribute towards selecting whether to become an employee or an entrepreneur. Lifestyle and work preferences. So the choice, the freedom, or the ability to, some people talk most of the time, okay, I want to be my own boss, versus have the freedom, so you can make the decision, you can make it happen. So that is a key aspect that you can by becoming an entrepreneur compared to being an employee. Market conditions and opportunities. So, as I said, there were some amazing project ideas that all of the students have proposed. So whether it's based on the current or latest technology related, whether AI or robotics or automation, web development. So that's looking at the opportunities and based on the current technology available, right? So those kind of things will help you to decide what pathway to select. Yeah, so currently we are facing a rapidly changing world. So technological disruption, we are in the fourth industrial revolution. And some of the research states that more than 85% of the jobs that will exist by 2030, less than 5 years, haven't been invented yet. So that's a very interesting statement, right? So the world is changing, and also there are a lot of global opportunities. We can work remotely. I think COVID contributed to this to a lot as well, to bring that the global connection more closer. And digital platforms enable collaboration and innovation from anywhere, right? And also, so the question to ask why this matters. Traditional career paths are evolving, right? So as most of the countries, like going to a 9 to 5 job, that mindset has changed, and you have flexibility. You can work from home. You can have more flexibility. So that situation has changed, and entrepreneurship offers a way to stay relevant and proactive. So with this changing technology, changing environment, as an entrepreneur, you can think about a current problem, a pain or a problem a person or your target market have, and then you can provide a solution, make a contribution to address that problem. So as I said before, right? So we've been through 4 industrial revolutions, or we've been through 3, and then we are facing the 4th industrial revolution at the moment, which is more tech oriented, right? Whether it's AI or ML and robotics, cyber and physical systems, or IoT, Internet of Things, all technology related, and hence there's immense amount of opportunities. So there are 5 drivers for the 4th industrial revolution, and then I'm not going to go into details, but what I want to highlight is that in order to facilitate, in order to make connect with those 5 drivers, there are several aspects that are required. People, the business, and the whether it's cloud or whether it's automation or other aspects, and then the technology, right? So in that, from the people section point of view, it is so important that entrepreneurs, the managers, employees, developing that skill set and expanding in order to shape this, shape and deploy the 4.0, right? So again, there's a need to have more entrepreneurs to contribute to this current revolution. Now, why should we think about entrepreneurship? I would say, right? So there are several aspects. Again, we can think about that: the economic growth and the job creation. So by creating new businesses or new ventures, whether providing a service or a product, you're contributing to the economy, and then also you're creating new jobs, which also in turn contribute to the economy and contributing to the society as well, right? The social impact, innovative solutions to community challenges, whether it's education, healthcare, or environment. So you're making a real impact by doing innovations. Personal growth, right? So develop leadership, resilience, problem solving, and communication skills. This is something I'll be touching base a bit later as well. So you as a person can be reach to a higher level and then become a better equipped person to do even more through your entrepreneurship. Control and freedom, as I mentioned before as well, change to shape your own path, pivot quickly, so you have the freedom, the ability to make decisions and change accordingly, and bring your ideas to life. Right? So there are a lot of aspects that encourage for someone to be an entrepreneur with the right skill set. Now, SLESA, so we are all engineers here, right? So and part of this initiative is to enable, get that innovative thinking going, the STEM focus, so that support the students in Sri Lanka to become future innovators. So that here I'm trying to highlight, okay, why the engineering mindset is going to be so effective to become a successful entrepreneur. So in that, if we are developing to be engineers in future, right? Students' point of view, that doing core subjects like maths, physics, that helps us to get that logical thinking and problem solving and improve your analytical skills and understand a problem and find a solution. So those kind of aspects, and school ages point of view, then going to the tertiary level and beyond, you're going to grow, and those are going to complement and contribute for you to become an effective entrepreneur in real life, right? So innovation and problem solving, as I said, key aspect. prototype to product. So this is something I think there's going to be some future presentations on this one on MVP side of things. But by becoming an engineer, you are actually going through that path so that you already have that skill set, that exposure. Potential sectors now, well, whether it's focusing on 4.0, the industrial revolution point of view as well, the current revolution. So the software, the hardware, whether it's renewable energy, medical devices, education technology, which is a growing market. So again, all online, cloud-based, big data. So all that is something that, as an engineer, that you can develop that or gain that skill set, the exposure, and then develop solutions or products or services to address a burning issue and contribute, right? So from the Sri Lankan situation point of view, there is the opportunity to, I think there is a growing technology or tech ecosystem already, and we have very good brains and then the ability to execute. I know there are challenges with the current situation, but there's huge potential and talented youth, right? So if directed correctly and if used correctly, I think that there's huge potential to grow in this area. And opportunity to stand out regionally and globally, whether it's South Asian or in the Asian market, and then the whole world for that matter, as in contributing through quality products and services, and become better, in that the good collection of entrepreneurs and with the right resources. I think it's going to be quite important. So yeah, entrepreneurs' vital role. That I think I have touched base on this one, contributing to that economic growth through your contribution as an entrepreneur, as well as providing jobs and solving problems, so that helping to the local as well as the more global economy in some aspect, right? And then as creators, as innovators, having that right mindset to grow new products. So you producing those new results, again, making a better the world a better place, right? And improve the quality of life, improve the experience, the life experience, all that. So as an entrepreneur, you have ability to contribute for a better and bigger purpose. Societal development point of view, looking at the societal aspects of a country, right? That includes the education, the key aspects point of view, the education, health, and the democracy, right? So depending on the products you use, you may be contributing to all or at least some of these aspects, right? Again, the satisfaction that you can get by knowing that you are contributing to something super important is immense, right? Now, what is the spectrum when you think about the entrepreneurial spectrum? Earlier, I talked about the aspects, either becoming an employee or an investor or an entrepreneur. But within that entrepreneurship, right? So you can be an SME or a small business, or you can be a startup. So then large businesses or corporate level, right? Or social entrepreneurship, where you're contributing to a bigger social solve a problem in the society, or sometimes people may become entrepreneurs for the lifestyle, right? So whether you would work 4 hours a week and then enjoy the lifestyle, I'm not saying that I'm not promoting anything like that, but that comes down to the reasoning, right? So, and also hybrid approaches, combination of few of these. So there are different options, and whether it is working full time, or contribute as an entrepreneur, or part time collection of serial entrepreneurship side of things. There are multiple opportunities available from the spectrum point of view. Now, to becoming an entrepreneur, I think the mindset is one of the most important aspects. Like there are challenges. It's the security-wise sometimes, especially from our Sri Lankan situation point of view, or we're used to work hard, get a degree, and work for do a solid secure job until we retire. So if we are to pull out from that and become an entrepreneur, then there's a higher risk. So you need to have that mindset to be successful in that. So talking about the mindset, I think having that growth mindset, be open to learn, be open to grow. That is very important than thinking, all right, I don't have this exposure, therefore I might not be able to good at coding, or I might not be good at selling, I might not be good at marketing. Instead, have that mindset that we can learn. You guys can reach out to a lot of resources for free these days, right? Via YouTube and elsewhere. A lot of other resources online, AI platforms as well. So there's a lot of opportunities for you to learn and grow. So that should be a key aspect that you need to have. The another point I normally try to emphasize is the when you're thinking about a product or a service, and aspects those five W's and H, right? So what, who, why, how, and I've just captured 4 of these here. And in order to do that analysis, in order to think about that mind map related to your product or service, you need to have some skill sets within you, right? So being resourceful, being intuitive, be inspired, and be interactive, proactive, and also be responsive, right? So you have to. One thing I try to emphasize is that speed is very important. The velocity or the speed is very important. So act fast, learn fast, and then take action. So that will help you to reach out to your goals fast as well. So out of those 5 W's and H, right? So the most important thing I would say is why. Start with why. This can be a bit of a challenging exercise. We have to go deep into understand why we want to do what we want to do as an entrepreneur. If you want to, whether it's contributing to the society or developing a product or becoming wealthy, whichever the goal is, try to connect with the why. As a result, develop your purpose. Develop the purpose, the vision, the leadership, the creativity, resilience. So don't ever give up and keep going, keep pushing. And I think after a certain stage, you really need to have that self-discipline to keep going, right? So know what to do and when to do, and be consistent in doing that. And for the changing environment, we need to have that ability to adapt for that change, and then after making those decisions and move through those changes, right? So these are some of the traits that successful entrepreneurs should have. We can develop these if we have a focused mindset to learn and grow. So that's what I think I wanted to mainly cover. I really want to thank you, SLESA, for giving this opportunity, and also wishing all the best for all the students who have participated in this program in 2025. Thank you.
Thank you, Benura, for that truly inspiring session. Next, we have Mrs. Shamira Hettiarachchi, Head of Product Management and a Product Consultant, who will take us through the concept of product market fit, a critical step in building a successful product. Mrs. Shamira, please unmute and take it away.
Hello. Hi, everyone. Very good. I think it's an afternoon to you all, right? Only for us, it's an evening. Can you all see my screen?
Yes, we can see.
Yes, yes. Okay. Good. Yeah, I'll just quickly go through who I am and what I'm doing, what I've been doing all this time. Yes. Just give me 1 second. Sorry for the disturbances. It's an evening. It's a Saturday, so it's a kind of family time. Yeah. So actually, I've been in the product domains, basically multiple product domains for last 10 years. I've started my career as an engineer at Ericsson as a telecommunications engineer. Then I moved my career towards, more into engineering. Then I realized that there's something missing in my career when it comes to the engineering, that I'm doing things that are designated or that are are pretty much defined by somebody else. Then I thought, like, who are designing these things? Who are basically touching upon the fundamentals of all these technologies and building these kind of products or solutions or answers to some of the problems? Then I realized, yes, there is a career path, or there is a movement in the industry which was not pretty much famous or popular in that time of my career. But then when I do my own researches, I found there is a specific discipline called product management. That that's where it captured most of my attention, that the product manager is basically the person who defines the product, the purpose of the product, what's going to do with the product, who is going to use the product, how the person is using the product. Then only the things are coming down to an engineer to configure it, like build it like this, do the interfaces like this, integrate it like this, take it to the market like so. All this brain game, or rather the definition of what this answer to a problem is all about, is done by this product manager. Then I moved into the product career after like a couple of years working as an engineer. Then I almost completed like 10 years, pretty much 10 years in different capacities. And I actually finally landed as a head of product management in a global ICT plus, pretty much ICT organization, headquartered in Singapore and having a tech hub in Sri Lanka. So that's my career, and that you previously saw my portfolio missing a certain, missing a couple of products that I've been doing previously, but glimpse of what I've been doing. To get into the topic that we will be talking today, I think you all would prefer me to continue in English, but I'll time to time get the approach to explain it in Sinhala, because that will be much easier for somebody to understand, or sometimes to get this concept, the whole concept about what this product market fit and how it is critical in a product aspect. So, you probably know, being entrepreneurs, being innovators, you know what a product is. Product is basically an answer for a problem. Product is not something physical. Product is not something tangible. Product is not something that anybody can make. Product is something which is basically an answer for a problem. I'll just take you through a couple of famous products. I mean, you have seen all of these products. You know what these products are: Netflix, Coca-Cola, Google. So why these brands, why these products are, having a strong market attention, a strong footprint in the market, is a secret. Because while many millions of products, millions of different solutions coming into market, probably addressing the same problem, probably addressing different critical problems, but still don't get the market. So there are certain things missing out in this puzzle when it comes to the product management and product market fit. Product market fit is one of the most critical, the most, I believe, critical aspect in product management or entrepreneurship or innovation. Because Venura was, very rightfully mentioning that, we need to understand this why aspect, why we become an entrepreneur, why we build this product, why we do this. So if we are clear about this why aspect, then only we actually can clear out our path to go to the ultimate thing that we need to do with the idea we have. To brief, okay, I'll take this. I mean, I'll just brief you from this stage onwards in Sinhala a bit, to make it more easier or make it more familiar for you all. So why this product market is, just imagine why most of these products are coming into market. Like every day you might see different brands, different products, different names are coming into market, but eventually, or maybe immediately, they get out of the market. They don't keep a strong footprint in the market. They can't at least get the initial traction, initial attention from the market. So why is that? It's because they probably try to address a problem that is not existing in the market. They fail to understand what actually market needs, or what actually market would mostly love to have, or what critical things that we need to solve in the market. And also, some products, they actually try to solve a very critical problem. It's very valid. It's very existing issue in the market, pressing concern in the market. But still, they don't really do the execution. They plan. I mean, most of the people, what they do is like they plan really well. But when it comes to the execution, like when it comes to putting it to action, they fail most of the time. So that's another reason why these products are failing in the market. And let's say both of these initial requirements, like we address a critical requirement of market, and also we do a very sound strategic execution. But still, if the market is too crowded, you know, the blue ocean and red ocean, if the market is very red, it's very crowded, it's having different multiple players in the market, then the effort you'll have to put into the product is extensive. Like probably you'll have to do very unique things, very critical things, very heavy investments in terms of making that real impact in the market. So that's another reason, like when the market is heavily competitive, probably products can fail. And let's say all these three things are aligned, like you have identified a critical product, a critical requirement or a problem in the market, and you have extremely good execution, but at the same time you have not very competitive market, still you have enough space to play in that market. Let's say your organization and your product doesn't have this, it doesn't share the same vision. It doesn't tally. I mean, these both entities don't tally when it comes to the execution of strategies. Then also the products can fail. So there are multiple reasons, like more than a product to be successful. There are like millions of reasons for a product to be failed than that to be successful. Because it's very hard for a person or an organization to find or pick a very critical issue in the market and give the right solution the right way to the market. So if I may brief it in Sinhala, product එකක් market එක ඇතුළේ fail වෙන්න හේතුව තමයි පළවෙනි දේ අපි එක්කෝ ඒ market එකේ තියෙන බරපතල දැවෙන ප්‍රශ්නයකට උත්තරයක් නෙමෙයි නම් අපි හොයන්නේ. plus කොච්චර දරුණු දැවෙන ප්‍රශ්නයක් වුණත් අපි අපේ execution එක අපේ product එක කොහොමද market එකට ගෙනියන්නේ, product එක කොහොමද build කරන්නේ, මොන stages වලින්ද build කරන්නේ, ඔය කියන ටික අපි හරියට clear කරගෙන නැත්තම්, එමත් නැත්තම් මේක heavily competitive market එකක් නම් සහ ඔයාගේ organisation එක සහ ඔයාගේ product එක අතර coherence එකක්, synchronization එකක් නැත්තම් products market එකේ fail වෙනවා. ඒතර basically product එකක් fail වෙන්න the primary reason for me personally, the primary reason what I believe is that you try to solve a problem that is not existing in the market. That's what happened to this curved TV. You know, like people would grab it initially, but they won't continue because they don't have that problem. If we try to solve a problem that we don't have, just imagine, like just take your own life as an example. You know, if you pretty much don't put much effort to solve a problem that is not bothering you, right? The hardest efforts that you'll probably put towards your life or solving a problem is like when the problem is really burning, hurting you. So that's pretty much aligning with the product market fit concept as well. So how do we assure, how do we basically build the product market fit within your product and bringing in the market? So don't just, do something, sell something that you can build. Say, දැන් මම ඒක උදාහරණයක් විදිහට කිව්වොත් ඔයාට මොනවා හරි දෙයක් හදන්න පුළුවන් වුණා කියලා ඒක අරගෙන ගිහින් මාකට් එකේ විකුණන්න එපා. ඔයා විකුණන්න ඕනේ ඔයා හදන්න ඕනේ මාකට් එකේ විකුණන්න ඕන ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එකක්. Like don't sell something you can build. ඔයාට X කියන දේ හදාගන්න පුළුවන්. ඔයාට ලොකුම capacity එක වගේ strength එක තියෙන X කියන දේ හදන්න නම් example එකක් විදිහට ඉන්දියාප්ප නම් හැබැයි මේ market එකේ ඉන්දියාප්ප sellers ලා ගොඩක් ඉන්නවා නම් ඔයා මේ market එකට ඉන්දියාප්ප දාලා වැඩක් නැහැ. මොකද ඔයාගේ unique proposition එකක් නැහැ. ඔයා මේ ඉන්දියාප්ප කියන එක එතන විශේෂත්වයක් නැහැ. but ඔයාට මේ market එකට වෙන දෙයක් දෙන්න පුළුවන් නම් example එකක්ද roti. එතකොට ඔයාට මේ market එකේ විකුණන්න පුළුවන් product එකක් අරන් යන එකෙන් තමයි ඔයාගේ success එක define වෙන්නේ. ඒතර basically what is product market fit is like how well your product satisfies a critical issue in the market, how well it satisfies that strong market demand. That's what the product market fit is. And yeah, the other thing is like why this product market fit is crucial. Why it is crucial is because it basically ensures that there is a real market demand for your product. You might invest a lot on your product. You might invest not only money, your time, your efforts, probably your free, mindset, everything, like your blood and sweat, you'll be investing on your product. But if you invest it and if you don't get that return on the investment, then there won't be success or there won't be sustainability in your product. So to make sure that there is a real market demand for what you are doing, there'll be buyers to buy your product, you need to have the product market fit. And let's say if you build a product that is not really required or demanded by the market, and the effort you'll have to initially get the customers onboarded and keep the customers attracted to the product is very high. Like your investments towards your marketing, sales, growth hacking strategies to different other strategies that you'll be putting to keep the product market, get the customers, retain them will be extensively high. So in that case, to make sure that you can drive organic growth, you don't need to invest much on your sales and marketing and other things. Peacefully you can focus product and give the right solution to the market. That you need to assure if you have good product market fit. And as I said, like you might not need to convince your customers extensively, convince your customers very hard in a very hard way to get to the product if you have the real product market fit. And as early entrepreneurs, you will need to have, unless you have very strong financial backing from your family or your friends or whoever, you'll have to meet your investors and convince them to get money for your product. So if you have very, very strong product concept, if you have a very valid solution for a valid problem in the market, it's very easy. People understand when you talk about the real concern, when you convince them regarding the real concern, how your concept matches that concern in the market, yes, they willingly give their hands to build the product, grow it. And if you really have a strong product concept, your pricing will be very you can exercise very healthy pricing strategies when it comes to real good concepts in the market. Because let's say if you and the other guy both are doing the same product, pretty much similar, and you both are trying to solve a very average or neutral kind of a problem, who will be paying to buy your product? Can both of you or can any of you get the price advantage? No, it's very difficult. That's why for you to have very healthy pricing strategies, very growth-oriented pricing strategies, you need to have the product market fit. And to minimize the churn and competitive positioning, if your product is unique than somebody else's product, let's say you both try to solve the same problem, but still your concept, your product is giving much value to the customer than your competitor, then to build that competitive positioning, product market fit is very crucial. And the other thing is like when you have a valid problem, that problem gets expanded. At the same time, your market, the number of people having the problem is getting expanded. Because of that, scaling, building roadmaps, adding, backward, forward integrations to your product, expanding the horizon, expanding the domain that you are trying to solve the problem within. So that will be pretty much easy when you have a very solid product market fit. So without product market fit, scaling is a recipe of failure. The reason why I'm telling is like, without you understand that your product is really solving a critical problem in the market, and you potentially would have a solid space in the market, space in the current market. Scaling your product is just a waste of time, money, effort, everything, and you'll be driving only towards a failure. You can't just expect the market will someday understand your product's value and buy it. Only thing you will be experiencing at the end of the day is like your product will fail in the market. So if I may brief this in Sinhala, product market fit එක කියන එක වැදගත් වෙන්නේ පළවෙනි දේ වාට market එකේ හොඳ portion එකක්. ඒ market pie එකේ වාට ලොකු portion එකක් ගන්න. වාට හොඳ real market demand එකක් build කරගන්න. සහ ඔයාගේ product එක ලොකු වියදමක් නැතුව market එකට අරගෙන යන්න. ලොකු investment එකක් කරන්න නැතුව market එකට අරගෙන ගිහිල්ලා market එකේ sustain කරන්න. අලුතෙන් customers ලා acquire කරන්න වාට ලොකුවට වියදමක් දරන්න නැති වෙන්න තමයි මේ product market fit එක තියෙන්නේ. ඒ තියෙනකොට ඔයාට investors ලා වාගාවට එනවා. ඔයාට හොඳ healthy pricing ඒ කියන්නේ ඔයාගේ product එකට සාධාරණ මුදලක් අය කරන්න ඔයාට හැකියාව තියෙනවා. සහ ඔයාගේ product එක ඇතුලේ මිනිස්සුන්ව තියාගන්න. ඒගොල්ලන්ට අද පාවිච්චි කරලා නිකන් product එක එපා වෙන්නේ නැහැ. product එක අද පාවිච්චි කළා මේකෙන් මට ඇති වැඩක් නැහැ වගේ product එක එපා වෙන්නේ නැහැ. මොකද මේ ප්‍රශ්නේ ඒගොල්ලන්ට බරපතලයි. ඔයාගේ product එකෙන් දෙන solution එක හරිම valid, හරිම valuable. ඒ නිසා ඔයාගේ product එක ඇතුලේ ඒගොල්ලන් හැමදාම continuously ඉන්නවා. ඉතින් ඔය හේතුව නිසා තමයි අතන product market fit කියන එක product එකකට absolutely crucial. If product market fit කියන එක අපි achieve කරන්න, like firstly we need to understand who we are building this product towards. අපි අපේ product එක අරගෙන යන market segment එක. දැන් අපි හිතමු මම දැක්ක මෙතන කවුරු හරි කතා කරද්දි මට ඇහුණා drone solution එකක් වගේ. ඒතර ඒ drone කියන එක හැමෝටම ඕන වෙනවා. මට drone එකක් වැඩන්නේ නැහැ. ඒ වගේ ඔයා මොන market එකද, which market segment that you will be targeting towards, which personas, like probably you can in your persona mapping you can understand, like persona mapping is a very large subject, huge subject, but I'll just brief, like you can understand like which age, which demography, which probably interests, probably positions in the organization, what kind of professionals they are, what kind of hobbies they would have. Likewise, you can map your target customers as a person, as a cluster of customer segment, as a region. So firmographies, geographics, demographics, all these factors are very critical for you to understand who your product is marketing towards. And the other thing is like what critical aspect, what critical problem that you'll be solving in that market. Then that's the market part. Then when you understand the market, then only you come to the product. You don't first do the product and go to the market. You first understand the market. You first understand the critical problem in the market. Then only you craft your product, your roadmap to, your value propositions to, your feature sets, what we'll be putting, on this foundation of the concept, and what kind of user interactions or user experience that you will be providing with your product. So all these are like very tightly coupled two concepts. Unless you couple this very tightly, and the moment you loosely couple it, like you lose the market from your product. So that's what happened. If this is coupled, as long as this is coupled very tightly, you'll have the stickiness with the market. The moment you loosely couple this, so the moment you forget about the product market fit, your market will go away from your product. So in order for you to achieve the success, it has another couple of set of pillars, I would say. Like you need to have a very strong business model, a very solid go-to-market strategy, and you just don't go to the market and sit and wait for the people to adopt the product, but you need to have your feedback loops. Like you need to get the feedback from your customers on their experience, on their future expectations, what kind of improvements they would expect in your product. And at the same time, you need to differentiate, like if you, because the problem in the market that you see definitely will have been, or maybe already have been seen by some other competitors as well. So you need to carry a differentiation than the competitors to justify yourself in the market in front of your customers. Product market fit එකේ misconceptions. What are the misconceptions of product market fit? Most of the people think like, okay, it's a very blanket kind of approach for a product market fit. it's very, I think one of the biggest misconceptions in product market fit. Like you can't apply the same product market fit principles or the approaches to all the products that you do. Currently, I'm heading actually a product, AI product for software engineers, business users in the software engineering value chain. So what I understand, like it's very different to the previous products that I was running. The approach that I need to understand the product market, because my previous approaches 100% don't fit into the new product that I'm working on. So that's how, like, if you do one product and you try to replicate the same product market fit concepts or product market fit approach in another product, that doesn't work. Probably a SaaS product would be different from a on-prem product. Or maybe B2B product would be different from a B2C product. Likewise, you need to understand who are your customer segment, customer or your market, and what you are doing with them. And you can't just rest, once you have achieved the product market fit, yeah, I have achieved product market fit and that's done. My job is over. No, you can't be like that. You'll have to continuously work with the customers to understand whether I'm continuously helping them to solve their problems. Because, problems get changed, people get changed. And eventually the things, the situations and everything will get changed. New competitors will come into market. So you'll have to continuously work on this exercise. And as I told earlier, product first, market second. It's a very, very contradicting way of working, because, you need to build the product to address the market. You understand the market, you need to build the product. And, you can't just give less weight to product or less weight to market. It's equally important to have everything well aligned to have the product market fit. And relying just on the metrics, because we used to monitor the product metrics. I know it's another larger subject. This is a very huge subject, I would say. So certain concepts you probably might not understand, but when it comes to the real execution, you will get to know, like, customer acquisition revenues, or maybe churn rates, conversion rates, all these kind of metrics you'll be keep monitoring. But still, these matrices will not give the right answer. Talking to your customers, doing surveys, doing interactions with the customer, getting their feedbacks, all these things will be very critical for you to keep your product attached to the market. And it's not a one-time event, it's a continuous one. And you can't expect instant success. You'll have to keep iterating, building new things. Probably you understand that, okay, this customer is willing to have, this kind of feature, this kind of approach, and you build it, but finally they won't buy it. Likewise, you'll have to keep iterating on to understand what best thing will work with your specific customer segment. And while you do it, it's not a standalone journey that you freely walk in the park or kind of a thing. You'll have to watch how the other people are also walking. Whether they'll be, just walking, or they are using a scooter, they are using cars, something like that. Like you can't just, happily keep walking in a park. You'll have to monitor the other people, the competitors, what they are doing as well. Okay. Yeah, these are a couple of success stories. I'll just rush through this because I know I have taken a lot more time. So this is one of the biggest, or kind of one of my favorite examples as a product market fit. Why they have been successful in the market for the last many years. Like, they have brought in the innovation that the people were dying for, like people were looking for. And they started this, they introduced touchscreen, and they introduced very attractive kind of designs, and they interacted the lifestyle into a phone. It became a commodity. It was not just a device to make calls, do text, but you literally can do everything through a phone. So that's what the ecosystem that they have built with apps, integrations and everything, where people can't just let it go. So that's how a product should position in the market. And Tesla, in the other hand, like, they actually tried to address one of the most, I don't say it's a burning problem, but it's kind of a problem that is induced to people's mind, that we need to have sustainable, we need to have renewable energy, we need to achieve sustainability in our environment sustainability, and fuel crisis to renewable energy, to all these topics came in to the discussion. At the same time, Tesla came with their electric vehicles, so that became a very right time to market, I would say, and they captured the market. And Airbnb, it's actually a valid reason behind. There's a very valid reason behind their product innovation. Like that's kind of a personal experience that these founders have experienced during a seminar that they have had. When it comes to renting hotels or booking hotels, there had been a couple of concerns due to the availability, pricing, complexity, and many more. And what these guys have came up with is a very simple concept to rent out their own homes with an air bed. Then they can share their house with some visitors, and they can also make money. So those kind of very valid approaches or very innovative way of thinking. It's the way that you look at a problem. How a product will be unique is like the way you look at a problem. So pen would be pen for everybody, but some people would go into a different kind of approach, getting an extra step ahead to do something different. So that's how you differentiate. That's how you exercise innovation. That's how you understand your critical requirements of the market. That's how you capture the market ultimately. So the brief of what we've been talking about is like we actually were talking about why some products are successful while most of the product, I think I should change it towards like some are failing. It's not some, most are failing. Like let's say if you get an innovation funnel, I don't know whether at least 1 to 2% will get out as a real successful product. And to avoid this failing, how do you achieve the product market fit, and how do you achieve product success? How does the product market fit help an organization or a product to do a real impact in the market? Why product market fit is crucial for product success, and where to incorporate product market fit, and what are the other pillars which are more critical, equally critical than product market fit, and what are the misconceptions of product market fit. And we also spoken about success stories. So that's all about, because this actually is a very broader topic that as innovators you need to understand, you need to go through, you actually need to study a lot when it comes to doing product innovation. If you have any questions related to the content I had, you're most welcome to ask.
I think we have a Q&A session just after all 3 mini sessions as well. So we will look forward to more questions there.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you very much, Shamira, for that informative session. Now let's welcome back Dr. Kalana Vitanage, this time to guide us through developing a minimum viable product, a hands-on topic to help bring ideas to life. Kalana, please go ahead.
Can all of you see my screen?
Yes.
Oh, good. Yeah. Throughout my career and my journey, I have been working with different products, different ideas, different sizes of companies as well. Like could be a very small company. Some companies were like 1, 2 persons, and some were like 50, 60 people, and some were like 50,000, 100,000 people were around. So it's a I have worked across different sizes of companies and different range of different technologies. For example, computer networks, web-based solutions, telecommunication networks, mobile devices, mobile apps, machine learning, robotics, embedded system, IoT, self-driving cars, and also I have been working on some startups as well. So most of the concepts that especially Shamira talked about, the product market fit is quite important, especially for these startups. Not just for startups, but especially for startups, because that's where you need to have the traction. If you, it's like building a rocket while you are traveling within the rocket. You will understand what I'm saying as I progress. All right, so I'll put this into slide mode. Yeah. So every product has a journey. Firstly, it's just an idea. It's in your mind, and you have some brain dump, and you have to brainstorm what sort of idea you're thinking about, and then it will become a bit of a concept. Concept could be in your whiteboard or could be on papers as diagrams, blueprints. Then you put it into some physical or something you can work with format, which you would call a prototype, where you would get some, say, for electronics products, you would get some, say, Arduino board and get some components and connect it together and try to make your concept working. This way, you will get the first-hand experience of building your product, but it is a very early stage of your prototype. Then it will move into something called the minimum viable product. This is something, the difference between a prototype and a minimum viable product is, a minimum viable product is something that you share with your customers. And we will share it with the customer and see how they they like your product, what sort of feedback they have, and then you will iterate this until you find the correct mix of features within your product. And once you find the correct product market fit, then only becomes the final product that can be sold in a established market. But then it's all ready to grow and finding growth within your business. So in summary, what we talk about is every product has a journey. It is initially an idea, then it becomes a concept on a paper or whiteboard, and then it becomes a prototype with some physical or something that you can touch and experience with, at least for yourself. And then it becomes a minimum viable product where you can share it with your customers, and they also get a opportunity to experience your product or service. And once they are happy, then you will find the mix and you go to the final product. මම සිංහලෙන් කියනවා නම් හැම ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එකක්ම පටන් එකම ගමනක් තියෙනවා. මුලින්ම මේක ඔයාලට එන්නේ ඔයාලගේ හිතේ එන අදහසක් විදිහට. පස්සේ මේ අදහස ඔයාලට පුළුවන් ඒක ඔයාලගේ කොලේක නැත්නම් white board එකක black board එකක ඒක සපහනක් විදිහට එන්න පුළුවන් concept එකක් විදිහට. ඊට පස්සේ ඒ concept එක ගැන ඔයාලා අදහස් හුමාරු කරගන්න පුළුවන්. පස්සේ ඔයාලට පුළුවන් මේක ටිකක් ඔයාලට මේක ඇත්තටම කරන්න පුළුවන් දෙයක්ද කියලා බලන්න ඔයාගේ අහසින් සොයාගන්න පුළුවන් ද්‍රව්‍ය ප්‍රයෝගී කරගෙන ඒක පොඩි ප්‍රොටෝටයිප් එකක් හදන්න. උදාහරණයක් විදිහට ඉලෙක්ට්‍රොනික නිෂ්පාදනයක් නම් ඔයාලට පුළුවන් අපරි Arduino නැත්නම් තව ඉලෙක්ට්‍රොනික කොටස් අරගෙන ඒක හදලා පුළුවන් මේක කොහොමද වැඩ කරනවද ඔයාගේ අදහස ඇත්තටම කරන්න පුළුවන් දෙයක්ද කියලා. ඊට පස්සේ තමයි මේ minimum viable product. minimum viable product කියන්නේ ඒ කියන්නේ ඒ product එකක් විදිහට කාට හරි විකුණන්න තියෙන්න ඕන අවම සංයුතිය තියෙන කොටසක්. එතකොට ඒකේ කියන්නේ ඉස්සලා බලන්නේ ඔයාට මේ අදහස ඇත්තටම කරන්න පුළුවන්ද කියලා විතරයි. පස්සේ නමුත් කාට හරි දීලා, ඒ කියන්නේ කස්ටමර් කෙනෙකුට දීලා මේක එයාට කියලා එයා මේකට කැමතිද අකමැතිද මොනවද ඒකේ වෙනස් වෙන්න ඕන දේවල් කියලා යම්කිසි ප්‍රතිචාරයක් ගන්න පුළුවන් එකක් තමයි minimum viable product එක. ඒකෙදි ඔයාලා දැනගන්නවා මේකේ වෙනස් වෙන්න ඕන දේවල් මොනවද හදා ගන්න ඕන වැරදි ඒව ටික හදාගෙන තමයි ඊට පස්සේ ඇත්තටම ෆයිනල් ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එක හදන්නේ ඒකෙන් ආපු ඒ අත්දැකීම් ටික ප්‍රයෝග කරගෙන මේක මෙහෙම මේ එක රේඛාවක දැක්කුවට දැන් ස්පෙෂලි මේ minimum viable product එකයි එක අතර මේක circle එකක් වගේ යන්නේ. It's a circular way because it has to iterate through the feedback and massage it and then it becomes a real product. We will see it in another product. This time we'll look at a software product where initially you have an idea and then you will put it into a sketch, maybe in a paper format, and then you may implement some of the UI and some of the features, not the full features, in prototype and see how it works, and then probably you will make it with a workable solution so that you can share it with your customers and then get the feedback, and finally with the feedback from the customers you will make it a real product. So it is a journey. Every product has a journey. It is just idea in your head at some point, then it goes through some iterative process and eventually becomes a product. So in this journey there's a lot of chance you may fail. So as a innovator, as an entrepreneur especially, because for example innovators are basically focused on developing something new, but not so concerned about marketability or profitability of the product. But if you want to make your team successful, your product successful and profitable, then you need to iterate it with the customer base. Because if there's no customer for your product, then you don't have a money flowing into yourself. Then it's just a waste of money and time and your effort. One of the most dangerous because it has a very short runaway. Don't make it runaway. You are going to have a catastrophic disaster. So this is, I would say, this is quite similar to the entrepreneurial journey, especially with the technologies, because you have a limited time, you have limited money, you have limited resources. You may not know all the knowledge technologies related to the things, and there could be many other competitions similar to your area appearing in the market. And there's a lot of risk involved in an entrepreneurial journey. So, but if you get it right, if you get the right mixture correct, you'll be high up in the sky. You'll be limitless, which is the beauty. So that's why we are trying to, with this workshops and all this, we're trying to give you the knowledge required. So you are aware, you have the skill sets, then chances of you becoming a successful entrepreneur is a high chance. All right. So like Shamira mentioned, Singaling Kiranan, then make විවසාකත්තේදී එක මේ වීඩියෝ එක තුන වගේ එක මේ වීඩියෝ එක තියෙන නේපාලයේ අතර ගුවන්තොට පොලක් මේකේ ඉතාමත් භයානක ගුවන්තොට පොලක් ඒක භයානක වෙන්නේ කොහොමද කිව්වොත් මේක ඉතාමත් කෙටි ධාවන තත්ත්වයක් තියෙන උතුරින් එහාට තියෙන ලොකු කන්දක් සහ බෑවුණු ඔයාලා මේකදී පයිලට් බැරි වුණත් මේ අනවේක ඒ කෙටි දුර තුල උඩට ගන්න එයාලගේ ලොකු අවදානමකට ලක් වෙනවා අනුප්‍රකට ලක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒකදී තමයි ඔයාලගේ මේ විවසාකත් ගමන ඒක ගොඩක් චැලෙන්ජස් තියෙනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ තියෙන කාලය සීමිත වෙන්න පුළුවන්, මුදල් සීමිත වෙන්න පුළුවන්. සම්පත් සීමිත වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඊළඟට ඔයාලට මේක හදන්න ඕන හැම ස්කිල් එකම හැම knowledge එකම නැති වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ වගේම මාකට් එකේ තව ඔයාලට competitors ලා ඉන්න පුළුවන්. එතකොට ඔයාලට තියෙන short limitations තුළ ඔයාලට මේක කොහොමද හදාගෙන උඩට යන්න ඕන. ඒක තමයි challenge එක. නමුත් ඒක කරන්න අය ඉන්නවා. ඒක උඩට ගත්තොත් තමයි ඔයාලට සාර්ථක වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඉතින් අපි මේ කරන මේ workshop එක ඔක්කොගෙම බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ ඔයාලට සාර්ථකත්වය ළඟා කරගන්න අවශ්‍ය කරන දැනුම skill එක ලබා දෙන්න ඕන. එතකොට ඔයාලට ඒ ගමන සාර්ථක යන්න තියෙන මේ probability එක වැඩි වෙනවා. මේ ආතල් තුනත් හොඳට යන්න පුළුවන් pilots ලා ඉන්නවා. ඒ වගේ බලාපොරොත්තුවක් ඔයාලා සාර්ථක ව්‍යවසායකත් පුද්ගලයන් බවට පත් කරනවා. හරි. Next, like Shanira mentioned, the product market is a very important aspect, because if you do not have the product, your product fitting into the market, there will be no one to pay for your product. So that is a very important message you have to take out of that. And minimum viable product, I would say it is an experiment to measure this product market fit. It's a experimental way of doing that. Like I mentioned before, you are developing a small set of core features into a minimum viable product. It's not a free product. It is something you can share with your friends or early customers, and they will be willing to support you. And with them, you try and see whether this product is something they like, what has to change, and then you iteratively you change your product until you find the correct mix. So MVP, minimum viable product, is an experiment for finding the right product market fit. Single කියනවා මේ product market fit කියලා කියන්නේ ඊටම වැදගත් දෙයක්. ඒ කියන්නේ ඔයාලගේ හදන දේ මාකට් එකට ගැලපෙන්න ඕන. මාකට් එකට ගැලපෙන්නේ නැතුනොත් වෙන්නේ ඔයාලා product එකක් හදනවා. ඒකට ඔයාලගේ ශ්‍රම well CL product එක ඔයාලගේ බාණ්ඩයට බාණ්ඩ ගන්න කියලා වෙන්නේ ඔයාලගේ ඒ CL එක වැදගත් අඩු කියන්නේ ගොඩාක් දේවල් මේ වැය කරන්නේ නැතුව අඩු මුදලකින් අඩු ශ්‍රමයකින් අඩුම කාලයක් තුළ මේ මාකට් ෆිට් එක හොයාගන්න එක තමයි ඒක තමයි මේ MVP එක වැදගත්කම. මොකද ඔයා එතකොට ලොකු ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එකකට අවශ්‍ය කරන ලොකු දැනුමක් ලොකු ශ්‍රමයක් ලොකු මුදලක් වැය කරන්නේ නැතුව කුඩා උත්සාහයකින් බලනවා මේ ප්‍රොජෙක්ට් එකක් හදලා මේක කස්ටමර්ට ගැලපෙනවද කියන එක. ඒකට මේ MVP කියන්නේ මිනිමම් ආවර්ණ වැලියු මාකට් කියන්නේ කස්ටමර්ට අයිතින් ඒ ටාගට් දෙන්න හදන ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එකකින් අවශ්‍ය කරන අත්‍යවශ්‍යම දේ මේ MVP එක තුළ කරනවා. උදාහරණයක් විදිහට අපි උදාහරණයක් ගමු බෙල් එකක්. ඉලෙක්ට්‍රොනික බෙල් එකක් නම් ඒක බෙල් එකක කස්ටමර් කෙනෙක්ගේ බලාපොරොත්තුව බටන් එකක් ප්‍රෙස් කරාම එහාලෙන් සද්දයක් එනවා. එහෙනම් උඩට තව අමතර ෆීචර්ස් තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ කියන්නේ කැමරා තියෙන්න පුළුවන්, නම් ගොඩක් තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඔයාලා මූලික කන්සෙප්ට් එක මේ කරනකොට CL එක ගන්න අත්‍යවශ්‍ය මූලික ලක්ෂණ ටික විතරක් ඒ ටික හදලා කස්ටමර්ට පෙන්නනවා මේක කරන්න පුළුවන් කියලා. ඒකෙන් ගන්න පුළුවන් ප්‍රතිචාරය මොකක්ද කියන්නේ. Alright. So now, when we talk about the experimenting with the minimum viable product, you can test your product by yourself, but you may not see all the bad things within your product. So it's very important you share it with something who is willing to buy. When we talk about people who are willing to buy in the market, the 10% would be like you and me, who are interested in if they look at them, they will make a solution and build it by themselves. But there would be like the 15% of the whole population. Those are willing to trial out a solution that is still not perfect, but they are happy to give it a try and give you some feedback. But majority of the population or the people, they are not willing to help you. They would wait and see it becomes successful and more perfect, and so that they are not losing money by supporting in your product. So in your product journey, we call this 15% of people we call early adapters. They are your friends. You have to work with them. So it may be, for example, if you are developing an app for schools, probably the close school, your own school, or your friends could be your early adapters, because they would be helping you with the intention of supporting you, and they would be happy to share their feedback. But if you're going to put money, so you put a tag like $100 for your school app, and you sell it to, say, some school that you don't know, they may be reluctant to pay that $100 because they may not know this will work or not, whether this will fit, or they may not have a hope. So it's very important to find out who your early adopters and work with them in validating your MVP. මම කියුවේ මෙතනදී මේ සමාජයේ ඉන්න හැමෝම ඔයාලා ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එකක් දුවම ඒකට මම මේකට සල්ලි දීලා ගන්නම් කියලා කැමති වෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඒක නිසා මේකේ සමාජයේ ඉන්න දැන් 10%ක් වගේ අපි ඔයාලා වගේ කට්ටිය ඒගොල්ලන්ට ප්‍රොබ්ලම් එකක් තියෙනවා ඒගොල්ලෝ ඒකට ටෙක්නොලොජි පාවිච්චි කරලා සොලියුෂන් එකක් හදන කට්ටිය. ඒ කියන්නේ එහෙම කට්ටිය 10%ක්. ඒගොල්ලෝ 10%ක් විතර වගේ ඉන්නවා ඒගොල්ලෝ ඒක හදන්න කැමති නැහැ. නමුත් වෙන කෙනෙක් හැදුවොත් පොඩි ට්‍රයි එකක් දෙලා ඒකට සපෝට් එකක් දෙන්න කැමති. නමුත් බහුතරය සමාජයේ බහුතරය එන ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එකක් ඩිවල් කළා ඒක මේ ඔයාලට සපෝට් කරන්න පාට කැමති වෙන්නේ නැහැ. මොකද ඒගොල්ලෝ කැමති ඒගොල්ලගේ මොඩල් අපිට ඒවන්න කැමති නැහැ. ඒගොල්ලෝ කැමති ඒක ටිකක් වැඩිම වුණාම හොඳට වැඩ කරාම සමාජයේ පිළිගැනීමක් ඇති වුණාම තමයි ඒගොල්ලෝ ඒක ගන්න කැමති. නමුත් ඒක පාට ඒගොල්ලෝ පොඩි මේ ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එකක් හදලා ඒක ලොකු පිළිගැනීමක් ගන්න හරි අමාරුයි. එතකොට ඉතාමත් වැදගත් වෙනවා මේ early adapters කියන. ඒගොල්ලෝ තමයි ඔයාලගේ යාළුවෝ. යාළුවත් එක්ක වැඩ කරලා ඔයාගේ MVP එක minimum viable product එක පෙන්නලා ඒගොල්ලෝගෙන් අදහසක් ගන්න මේක හරියන වැඩක්ද? මේක මොකද්ද වෙනස් වෙන්න ඕන මොකද්ද? ඒවගේ උපදෙස් ටික ගන්න පුළුවන්. ඒගොල්ලොත් එක්ක ඒක මුලින් හදාගත්තන් පස්සේ ඊට පස්සේ ඔයාලට පුළුවන් අර ඒගොල්ලන්ගෙන් යම්කිසි feedback එකක් අරගෙන testimonial එකක් අරගෙන ඔයාගේ product එක perfect කරගත්තාන් පස්සේ ඔයාලට යන්න පුළුවන් ඊට පස්සේ අද සමාජයේ ලොකු කොටසකට යන්න පුළුවන්. So it is very important that you first trial your MVP with these early adapters and make it perfect as possible. Then you have the reach to the much larger population of the society. Then the next thing is when you have some when you are thinking about any product. The product has some requirements, and you have to translate it to something technically doable. For example, a customer might have an idea to have a website to sell groceries online. Then the technical requirements of that need would be having a web interface to for the customers and the owners, and you are able to serve 1,000 users at the same time, and you need to have servers to process different things for purchasing and payments and all that. So those are the technical requirements. So the clients, they don't know about these technical requirements. So it is your job to first understand customers' requirement and then translate it to technical requirements. Then out of those technical requirements, you can find out more high-level system design, and out of that you can find out a more executable task. Say, in building this website, one of the tasks would be implement the database. That would be a task. Then you can estimate a time to that and get the web done. product එකකදී දැන් අපි කොහොමද දැන් customer කෙනෙකුට තියෙන්නේ යම්කිසි අවශ්‍යතාවයක්. ඒ අවශ්‍යතාවය එයාලට තියෙන්නේ මොකක් හරි අපි ස්ටෝර් එකකට වෙබ්සයිට් එකක් හදන්න කියලා විතර තමයි ඒගොල්ලෝ තියෙන අවශ්‍යතාවය. නමුත් ඒගොල්ලෝ දන්නේ නැහැ මේක ඇතුලේ කරන්න ගියාම තියෙන ටෙක්නිකල් වැඩ මොනවද කියලා දන්නේ නැහැ. ඒක ඒගොල්ලෝගේ ජොබ් එක නෙවෙයි. ඒකට ඔයාලගේ ජොබ් එක තමයි ඒවලා මේ ක්ලයන්ට් කෙනෙක් විදිහට කියන එක ඒක ඔයාලා මේ ටෙක්නිකලි ඒක කොහොමද වැඩ විදිහට බෙදා ගන්න කියන එක. ඊට පස්සේ පුළුවන් ඒක ටෙක්නිකල් රික්වයර්මන්ට් එක විදිහට. ඊට පස්සේ පුළුවන් ඒක මේ මොකද්ද මේකේ සිස්ටම් එකක් විදිහට වෙනවා මොකද්ද කියලා ඔයාලට හිතලා ඒක ඩිසයින් කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඊට පස්සේ තමයි ඒලෙන් කරන්න පුළුවන් වැඩ මොනවද කියලා නිකන් ඒ කියන්නේ අපේ ටැබ් භාගයේ මේකට දාන්න මේකට ටැබ් දාන්න විදිහට එක්සිකියුට් කරන ටාස්ක් විදිහට එන්නේ ඊට පස්සේ තමයි. එතකොට මේ වගේ ඕනම එකක් ටැග් ගත්තාම මුලින්ම තියෙන requirements ඒ requirements ටික ඊට පස්සේ technical requirements වලටපත් වෙනවා. ඊට පස්සේ ඒවා high level system design වලටපත් වෙනවා. ඊට පස්සේ ඒවා මේ වාට කරන්න පුළුවන් වැඩ බෑටපත් වෙනවා. එතකොට මොනවද ටික තමයි ඕනෙම technical product එකක වෙන වැඩක්. Then when you are developing these MVPs, you may not have the luxury of using all the big tools, so you have to get the things very rapidly with limited time and money. So, for example, if you are doing an UI design, probably you can use sketching tools to get, for example, there are tools like Figma, Mockups, where you can, without actually implementing the mobile UI, you can get some workable UI flows within these tools. It's very fantastic. So you can develop some concept within these sketches and even show it to the customer and see whether they are liking it. ඔයාලා මේ මේවා MVP එකක් හදනකොට ගොඩක් ඔයාලට කාලේ ටයිම් එක නැහැ. ඒක නිසා ඔයාලට බලන්න ඕන පුළුවන් තරම් අදින කාලෙකින් අදින විදිහකින් කරන්න පුළුවන් tools මොනවද කියලා. දැන් උදාහරණයක් විදිහට UI එකක් හදනවා නම් ඒක සම්පූර්ණයෙන්ම Android අපිට නැත්නම් iPhone ඒවට ගැලපෙන විදිහට ඒක හදලා කරන්න සෑහෙන වෙලාවක් වෙනවා. නමුත් මෙහෙම tools තියෙනවා mock කියන්නේ sketching tools එහෙම දෙනවා. උදාහරණයක් Figma, Mock Plus ඒ වගේ ඒවල පුළුවන් ආයත UI එක බල වශයෙන් ස්ක්‍රීන් එක හදලා ඒක ටික හදලා මෙයා ක්ලාස් කොහොමද මේක ක්ලික් කරාම අනිත් එකට යනවා මෙතනින් මේක account එක දැම්මම අනිත් එකට යනවා ඒ වගේ ඒතර කස්ටමර් කෙනෙකුට දෙන්නා ඔයාලට පුළුවන් අදහසක් ගන්න ඒකලා මේකට කැමතිද නැද්ද ඒතකොට ඔයාලා ලොකු දරන්න නැතුව අඩු විදිහකින් කස්ටමර්ගේ ෆීඩ්බැක් එක ගන්න පුළුවන් ඒක තමයි අපි MVP එකෙන් බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන පළවෙනි දේ. Then some other tools you can use in other types of projects. For example, if it's an electronics related project, probably you could use more popular things like Arduino, Raspberry Pi, and few other electronic the mobile we call evaluation boards to get your prototyping done. You don't need to spend a lot of money in getting the PCB design or heavy manufacturing. That's all we can eliminate it for later. First, get the concept done and show it to the customer as quick as possible. For mechanical design, you can use 3D printers. You don't need to make actual real manufacturing process, but you could use 3D printers at your home or school to get some initial design and showcase it to the customer and get the feedback. So, electronic Arduino boards and Raspberry Pi. ඔයාලගේ concept එක හදලා පෙන්නන්න පුළුවන් customer ට සහායකෙන් feedback එකක් ගන්න පුළුවන්. ඊළඟට mechanical manual design එකක් කරන මෙයාගේ 3D printers පාවිච්චි කරනවා ඒක ඔයාලට ඉක්මනින් MVP එකක් හදාගන්න පුළුවන්. Sorry. What is the purpose of MVP is to get some feedback from your customers. So you have to, throughout this journey, MVP evaluation, you have to show it to the customer and ask them whether you like it, what you don't like it, and what needs to change. So you have to measure their happiness level. Like in this emojis, you can see you are gauging, you are measuring customers' willingness to use your product or pay your product. That's the main thing. අන්කලේ දැන් මේ එම්බෝට හදන එකේ පළවෙනි බලාපොරොත්තුව තමයි මේ ඔයාලගේ ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එකට මේකලා කැමතිද නැද්ද කියලා දැනගන්න. ඔයාලගේ ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එකේ තියෙන ඕනේ මොනවද, කැමති ඒක ඔයගොල්ලෝ කැමතිය මොනවද, අකමැතිය මොනවද, වෙනස් වෙන්න ඕනේ මොනවද, ඒක දැනගන්න ඕනේ. ඒක දැනගත්තාම තමයි මේ කස්ටමර්ගෙන් එන ෆීඩ්බැක් එක කියන්නේ ඉතාමත් වැදගත්. මොකද එයාලට ඕන විදිහට ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එක නැත්නම් එයාලා ඒක වල්ටර් නිකන් නෑ. ඒතර ඒක ප්‍රොෆිටබල් ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එකක් වෙන්නේ. නිසා ඒක නිසා ඒක වැදගත් වෙන්නේ මේක මේ ඔයාලා මනින්න ඕනේ මේ ඔයගලගේ මේ හැමතිස්සෙම ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එක හදලා කස්ටමර්ට දීලා බලන්න ඕනේ මේක ඔයාලා කැමතිද මොනවද වෙනස් වෙනවද කියලා. ඔයගේ අපිට කියන්න අපි මේ තියෙන ප්‍රස්තාරයක් මේ ප්‍රස්තාරයේ එක්සක්ෂන් කාලය වයක්ෂන් එක කොච්චර දුරට කස්ටමර් එකට කැමතිද කියන එක. ඒතකොට මුලදී ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එක concept එක විතර වෙනකොට ඒ කස්ටමර් එකට කැමති වෙන්නේ නැහැ. නමුත් මේ minimum viable product එකේදී තමයි ඒවා measure කරන්නේ කස්ටමර් කැමති වෙන්නේ නැද්ද කියලා. දැන් මේක පල්ලෙහාට යනවා කියන්නේ කස්ටමර් කැමති නැහැ. මෙතනදී නමුත් ඔයා කොහොම හරි correct කරගෙන එයාව කැමති කරගෙන තියෙනවා. කැමති කරගෙන ආපහු ඒක උඩටම නංගලා තියෙනවා. ඒ වගේ මෙතන මේ අනිත් අලුතට දෙන එක මේ කැමති වෙලා නැහැ. ඔයා නමුත් එයා කස්ටමර් කියන දේවල් අහින්නට ඔයාට කැමති දේවල් කරන්න ගිහින් අඳුනේ ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එක නැති වෙලාම ගිහලා තියෙනවා. So it's very important. This is a diagram of how over the time, how the customers are going to like your product, how your product is growing. Initially, it's just idea. Nobody knows about product, so it's been less liked. And over the time, through MEP, we'll find out whether customers are liking that or not. At this point, this red graph, where customers have used some bad feedback, that red people, they have taken their customers' feedback seriously, and they have made the product bright again and made it flying high up to the most satisfied level. But this gray one, they haven't really, looks like they have learned from their product market fit with the MEP. So they haven't listened well and they haven't adapted well to the customers' liking. So somehow they have destroyed their journey. So it's very important to listen to the customers, get their feedback, and iterate your product until you get the right mix. All right, that's basically all I wanted to share. And thank you very much.
Thank you, Kalana. Next.
Yeah. So next key thing is to first within next couple of days we will allocate team advisors to each of your team, and your team advisors will be in touch with you to organize the weekly meeting with you, and so that the first meeting would be like get to know each other, what you do, what you like, sort of meeting, and also you can give us some idea of what sort of product type you have in mind. Then I think in terms of timeline, within first week 1 to week 3, you will be brainstorming and finding out the specific exact topic that you are going to develop. So it's very important you actively work as a team and find out the exact product idea you're going to have. Then in week 4, week 5 of the program, you will be probably putting your design, your idea into maybe whiteboard or sketches or papers and showcase it to advisors, and they will support you refining it. And at week 6, we will be presenting your idea to your advisors, and that will be video recorded, and will be shared with us as well. And we will be given some points for your midterm presentation. Midterm presentation is mostly about what you are going to do and what's your plan to do that. And then onwards, it's more about getting your prototype ready and And towards the week 10, 12, you will be you'll be preparing your pitch deck presentation. I'll provide you the presentation slides template so that you can change it and show you a demonstration. So key thing is it's a short period, so you have to carefully think what exact project you are going to do, and also what exact features you are going to do, and how you're going to do that. And I understand that all of you are busy, like with you have your schoolwork, then maybe having some additional tuition classes and sports, extracurricular activities, and many things. So in between, so you have to have a good plan. But probably it's best to organize a time, especially for the team meeting, and also allocate some time as a team to get the work done, so that at the end of week 12, you have something to demonstrate for the panel of investors. And in this journey, your advisors will help you from technical point of view or other. And also, I remind you that any project that you can reimburse up to 20,000 rupees for your project work. So if you are looking for buying some electronic items, so it's best to get them as soon as possible, because getting some electronic items could be taking longer with the shipping as well. All right, so in the first week or two, you need to find out your project idea. Probably you can have a list like this. What are the ideas you have in mind? Then with your team advisors, you have to see what are the features of this product. Do we have the product market fit? Do you think who do you think to be the customer? Can we really do this? Do we have the skill, time, and budget? And can we do it within the 12 weeks period? And what sort of profit you can make out of this product? You really need to make a profit, but you have to think about that perspective as well. So I think that's pretty much. And as this whole activity is a team work, so who's your team? Who's your team? The team is basically your team members, then teacher in charge, then the two advisors. So those are your team. So as a team, you have to work hard, work towards your goal, keep laser focused, and as a team, you will win together. All right. So that concludes, I think, most of the sessions. Now, if there's any questions, yeah, we can take them. Okay, there's a question in the chat. All right, okay. Yeah. So regard to those technical seminar workshops that we talk about in different topics like electronics, Arduino, web development, we will schedule them within next few weeks, and we will try to get them done before end of 6 weeks, so that you get some familiarity with the technologies before you really work on the actual project implementation. All right. So, any other questions?
No, sure.
Well, good. I think no further questions. I would highly recommend you to watch those videos, seminar videos that we sent through in email on different entrepreneurial subjects. And if you don't understand it once, try to listen it a few times and try to understand what we are trying to tell. That's the way of learning, and you can find more related other videos as well. And so your next step is look forward to the email from your team advisors for organizing your first weekly meeting. Very good. So Back to you, Madhusha.
Thank you, Kalana. As we come to the end of today's Future Founder 2025 Teams Kickstart session, I want to sincerely thank each one of you for your time, enthusiasm, and participation. A heartfelt thank you to our speakers, mentors, and supporters for sharing your knowledge and inspiring the young minds here today. To our partner organization, SLIIT, and our sponsors, we truly appreciate your continued support in making this meaningful initiative a success. And to our selected school teams, congratulations once again. You've taken the first step on an exciting journey of creativity, innovation, and entrepreneurship. We are excited to see your ideas come to life in the coming weeks. Please note that today's session has been recorded and will be uploaded to the SLESA YouTube channel, so you will be able to watch and share it anytime. On behalf of the SLESA organizing team, I am Madhusha Gunawardana, and it's been a pleasure to host this inspiring event. Thank you all, and we wish you very success in the journey ahead. See you soon. Have a good weekend. Goodbye.